strength and the ability and the accuracy and the speed. Oh gosh, you know I'm the best in the world. He's right in front of me and I can honestly tell him that I'm going to knock him spark out.
Yes. Welcome back, guys, to another edition of the TDs and Flying Knees podcast, your premier one-stop shop for mixed martial arts, boxing, and fantasy football. Guys, we actually cover combat. What a great weekend of fights, and another action-packed weekend of fights coming up to preview. But enough about that. Let's get it right into it. Actually, real quick, before we get into it, before I introduce the panel, hit that like button. Helps with the visibility of the show. Subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're trying to grow that YouTube channel. You want to be a part of the takeover because we're going to take over the game. And let's get right to it.
What's going on, everybody? Louis here. I've been good. Life's been good. Yeah, let's just get it. Let's get it going.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ.
What's going on, fellas? DJ's here, just drinking some highlight with the fellas. Ready to talk about these fights coming up and the fights over the weekend. How Jose Aldo whipped that ass. And let's get it started.
The King of Rio is back, baby.
Right. Yeah.
Bro, he's like the Tom Brady of the UFC.
That's a good comparison, yeah.
I don't say nothing different than what I said before.
You already know what it is. Your host with the most, Smooth Steven Cruz. And let's get right into this week's show. And Jeff, do you have any fight announcements?
Yeah, a couple notable fight announcements, guys, that got me excited, so I know they'll get you excited. In the UFC, in the light heavyweight division, number one, former champion Jan Blachowicz is going to fight number 3 Alexander Rakic at a UFC event on March 26th. It's a big fight for the light heavyweight division, guys. If Rakic wins, he's almost certainly getting the next title shot after Glover and Algieri fight. And then if Blachowicz wins, who knows, man? If he knocks Alexander Rakic out, I don't think you can really deny him get another shot. But especially if Algieri wins, then you got like a new matchup up there. But if Glover wins, who knows what they'll do? But either way, it's a big matchup there, and I think it's gonna be a really fun one to watch. Hard one to pick too. And then in the only other one I have, guys, is in the women's strawweight division. Top 10 matchup here. Number 9 Michelle Waterson will fight number 10 Amanda Rivas at the same event. Nice. UFC event on March 26th. So it's a pretty good free card. It's gonna be free, so that's definitely a good card I'll be looking out for. So
Oh yeah, I'll be definitely looking.
Oh, yeah.
For that one.
guys, hoping for some top control in that second fight.
Yeah, they're fighting for my heart, man.
Yeah, that's about it, man. So
Where's
the fight
Chris
announcements.
when we need him, right? We need those sound clips.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, guys, Chris, our producer, is bettering his life and going back to school. Loser. And we wish him a good luck. No, I'm just kidding. We wish him good luck, man. And we're all for that, bettering your situation.
Yeah, he'll be back in.
Yeah. On the side note, that was bullshit. He's actually studying about 4 different languages because he's about to get sent on a mission. But that is what they told us to say.
And I don't really do too many boxing announcements, but I do got a really good one. The WBC has ordered Tyson Fury to fight interim champion Dillian White.
Let's go! Let's
Yeah.
Let's go! I'm ready! You big dosser!
I'm ready, guys. I'm a big Dillian White fan, and obviously, I'm a Tyson Fury fan. So,
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun.
I was a little disappointed because I heard that news that Anthony Joshua was willing to take some step aside money to let Usyk and Fury
Fury.
go at it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was looking forward to that announcement, but this isn't bad. I like this match.
that could probably still happen, man. This is a winnable fight for.
If you're
for Fury.
Usyk, would you just wait for the winner of that to
If I'm
get
Usyk-
bigger pay-per-view?
If I'm Usyk, I don't. Oh well.
If his goal is to be undisputed, I would wait. Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
That's what I would
That's
do.
your goal. Yeah,
It's
Going
boxing.
for
They're
legacy,
always
man.
willing to wait.
yeah, I would. I mean, if that's my goal to become undisputed, and he's already 3/4 of the way there, you just need one more to go. Yeah, I'd wait for sure.
Damn, but ooh, I
yeah,
mean,
great matchup, dude. I can't wait.
And I hope it's in America and not in the. Well, I mean, I don't care, but
you
just for,
Dalta.
yeah.
Tosser.
I just
I
hope
don't
so the US fans could watch this fight. It's gonna be really good. Thoughts on this weekend's fights?
They're good.
Anything stand out,
awesome
man?
Fights, man. We had pretty notable names, I guess, in the combat sports world. For a few of them. You know, we had I think it was, you know, boxing and MMA. Big star Jose Aldo. You want to talk about the UFC or the boxing ones first?
We could talk about whatever free flow. Like I've been really busy. I think I told DJ, but I didn't tell you guys. I got a POC role at work, and I have to do like PowerPoints and presentations and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So today's show, I didn't even get to really work on it. That's why it's not as organized. But
We'll wing it.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
no problem. We do this.
We can do
This
the
is
one.
what we do,
right?
guys.
Might as well talk about one.
One was good as
Yeah.
always, man.
Always
Action packed.
One was really good.
No boring shit.
Good reviews,
Like
yeah.
I said, I wish it was Stamp versus Android 18.
That's
I know Luis wishes
Yeah.
too.
we all
Bro, you don't have a soundtrack on lock, bro? Like
I have to look for
every
it.
time we say Android,
You know, we should-
that
we-
soundtrack should be
we
played.
should. That should be the new entrance song.
Right. I should message her and let her know about this song. That or maybe I don't know. That kid could get sued who made it. Some Mexican kid.
Dude, I
Some
have
Mexican
I have
kid.
I have a bald
Yeah.
cap. We could like cosplay as Krillin
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Okay.
just for a Halloween party.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Yeah.
What about this weekend's boxing? What did you think about Devin Haney? Devin Haney. I'm sorry. Gervonta Davis. I'm sorry.
Well, didn't they both fight this
Yeah,
week?
they
Oh,
both
yeah, they
fought.
did.
Yeah, Haney
Haney
fought.
Saturday.
Sunday's throwing
Davis-
me off,
yeah,
man.
Sunday. Well, let's start with Haney. I guess. He showed toughness. Real tough and close match, and I don't know. To me, he looks slower than usual. I don't know if because he was tired out, by Diaz's pressure, but he looked a little bit sluggish.
He looked, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I watched most of that fight, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like I'm a big fan of Rafael Fiziev and Brad Riddell, and their fight was going on at the same time. This fight was going on, and they were fucking swinging, man. So,
Yeah.
but I did watch Haney fight, and to be honest, man, I wasn't too impressed with either star, man. Either young star. I mean, they both won. They both got the job done. That's all that matters. Hopefully they'll have better performances in the future. But yeah. It is what it is, man. I wasn't like, oh my god, it wasn't what I was expecting when you see a young star, fight. Either one. I'm not just Haney, Tank as well.
Yeah. It looked like they couldn't get the rhythm going. Like, because we've seen them fight and they put on, they put on some really good fights, and their style, I guess it was either the style matchup, maybe that southpaw throw them off for some reason, because they just didn't look like they couldn't get the rhythm going, but they still get the win. They still got the win.
Right. Diaz is a tough opponent too, so that might have had something to do with it.
He's a solid
he's,
dude, man.
he's a good fighter, good boxer, man.
Got a
So
heart. Yeah.
I just question Haney's power, man.
Yeah, he don't have no pop, man.
Yeah.
I think that's we all agreed.
But
Like
he's
last
young.
episode, I think.
Yeah, he's young.
He is
Yeah, he
young.
still has to grow.
He's real
Maybe
young.
He
Yeah.
might get that grown man strength later on
Maybe.
down the line.
He was saying that this weight's hard for him to make, that 135. I believe it's what they fought, right? Lightweight 135. He said it was hard. It's not easy for him to make the weight.
Is he because it's too small, or?
No, he's big. He's too big for it.
he has a big old head, man.
Yeah. 'Cause he doesn't look that big.
And he's
for that
gonna
weight
grow,
class,
man.
yeah.
His body's going to naturally start putting on more muscle as he ages. Because I think he's only 23.
Yeah.
Devin
he's
Haney
young.
right now, he's young.
Yeah.
So he might not be at lightweight for too much longer.
Yeah, hopefully he gets that man strength so he can get some knockouts, because he does light people up with some beautiful combos.
Mhm.
He has great footwork, but it's just like, and like I said, I don't know if it was the southpaw that threw him off or the counter
I
punching
think
that
Diaz was just
Diaz
tough.
had.
Yeah.
He's just tough.
And
man.
And oh yeah,
Yeah, I just think he just couldn't get the rhythm going on that one, but he still got the win.
yeah. No, and I was gonna say too, if you missed it, just check out the highlights. Steve called it Montana Love.
No.
Yeah, man. I was just about to say I'm more excited for all the undercards on both of those boxing fights. My boy Philippe Hungervik got the easy win. Apparently there's going to be a title eliminator in the works with him and I can't pronounce the guy's name, but he's a Chinese heavyweight boxer. He fought on the undercard as well, another undercard, I think, or maybe the same one.
Dude, it's hard to picture that guy as a heavyweight just because of the baby face, man.
Yeah. And then, Montana Love looking good again, man. He's really good, man. And on that Gervonta Davis card,
Hey, did
that Fundora fight
Towering
wasn't
Inferno.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as it was supposed to. He boxed smart and used his length.
Yeah, he said he wanted to show some new stuff in there.
Yeah, because Sergio Garcia is that kind of boxer to move, but he can't do that when, the other guy's playing the same game. So he had to fight as like the pressure fighter, which didn't do too good for him because he don't have no pop. And he's not, you could tell he's just in and out, on the back foot boxer, and it just didn't work out for him, man. So hats off to Fundora, a young guy, and, changing up the game plan to get the win, but didn't sell him. It didn't, his performance didn't go with how I sold him, but you do what you got to do to get the win sometimes.
Yeah, it happens.
And then Derevchenko, that fight was pretty badass.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Yeah, and so real quick on the Gervonta Davis fight, do you think he got exposed, or it's simply that, hey, this Isaac Cruz guy is just pretty good, and I think he'd give
fighter right there.
I think he'd give any one of those guys at 135.
No, I mean,
problems.
I don't think he got exposed. I mean, I don't think that guy is that good. But he also didn't get that exposed. I mean, Rolly was calling it.
Yeah, it was cherry picking gone wrong because it was set up for him to look good. But I think I think Isaac Cruz looked pretty damn good, man.
Yeah. He was so happy at the end of the fight, man.
He looked like Miguel Tyson.
He didn't even look like he fought, dude. He had like no damage taken.
Yeah, dude, he didn't look like
really
any
wasn't
shot
sweating that much. Like,
hurt him at all.
Bro.
Yeah, he did roll a lot of those punches.
Yeah, he did. He was really
Mexican,
good, man.
right? He was Mexican.
He's Mexican.
I love that boxing.
I think he's the last.
He's
Aztec.
like the ultimate fucking construction workers. Like, these motherfuckers will work 12 to 12 and not fucking one scratch on them. Fucking like 2 tortillas a day type of shit.
Concrete. He lays down concrete.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Those guys,
Like,
man, that's a tough job.
Did y'all get to check out the Mexican Elon Musk?
yeah.
I think that's the only one.
Yeah.
We should have called him. He should be Elon el Pelon.
Yeah. But real quick on Tank, my thoughts were that I was just expecting a little more because he's
supposed to be there.
he's a star. He's a future star, and this Isaac Cruz guy. A lot of Tank's peers are calling him like a C-level fighter that he shouldn't be in there with him. Tank should get him out of there pretty quick. But that could also just be them hating on Tank, trying to smear his name to make themselves look better. I know Ryan Garcia was talking a lot of shit. And personally, I think Tank will knock Ryan Garcia out. But it would be cool to see them match up, right? It would be cool to see that fight.
The way I don't know.
I want that dude to get knocked out already.
I don't know, because Ryan Garcia gets a sweet body punch, and the way Cruz was lighting up Tank's body. I could see.
That's true. He does have it. He does, but he also struggled against that southpaw. What's his name? Luke Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he struggled against Luke Campbell. He got dropped by Luke Campbell.
Yeah.
So
he came back, but
he came back.
I'm not a.
He got up
fan
and
of his either. So.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Tank hits way harder than Luke Campbell.
I think he does a lot harder.
And you know what? People don't give Ryan Garcia credit for that, even though it's not an elite opponent. I really feel Luke Campbell was that step up, but not an official one. But I feel like it's a pretty solid guy.
Would you say he's more solid than anyone Tank's fought yet? Would you say he's better than Leo Santa Cruz because that's Tank's best, opponent yet?
Bro, Tank needs to fight.
I don't know, man. I think they're about the same because Leo Santa Cruz is legit.
Yeah, he is. I know he's really good. So
and yeah, he was winning that fight, and it was on my daughter's birthday, and I was getting excited, and then that knockout happened. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't going for anybody. I was just knew it was going to be a badass fight.
You think Tank needs to fight a big name? Like his next fight needs to be a big name by now?
I don't think he needs to.
He doesn't need to. We all want him to.
Mayweather ain't gonna let him, bro. I'm telling you. It's Floyd. I think Tank would, but it's Floyd. Floyd ain't gonna let him, bro.
I think we want to see him competing at that high level of competition.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's not getting that. Like, he's not pursuing it. He's not calling out these guys.
Yeah, speaking of Floyd, y'all been hearing him talk so much about Canelo lately?
Oh yeah,
Dude, no one's asking him about Canelo. He's bringing him up on his own.
he's just trying to stay relevant. I think.
Which is like, to me, it's weird. It's like, why do you keep talking about, he keeps saying, yeah, Canelo was a fucking cakewalk for me. That was easy work. Like, and people are like, dude, he was 23 years old. Yeah, you schooled him, but he's not the fighter he was today.
He's calling him out, saying he's ducking Benavidez and shit.
Yeah, when Floyd never moved up a division, y'all know that, right? Floyd didn't.
No, yeah, exactly.
Floyd never challenged himself. He never moved up.
That's where I give.
I thought he started at 126.
If you look it up, if you look up his on his box track, it says he fought in the one division. I think it was
No, I think he started like at 126.
Chris, look that up for us, Chris.
All right, Chris.
Get on it, Chris.
I know he didn't win in no 5 divisions like Canelo.
Because I know he moved up to fight.
Hey, but Steve, let me ask you a
Austria
question.
or
You're the boxing guru out of all of us right here. If
sir.
Canelo happens to beat this guy at the cruiserweight, does his legacy become greater than Mayweather's in some people's eyes?
Y'all, in some people's eyes, yes.
In
some people's eyes, it's already greater because they hate Mayweather style.
Well, one thing that I found weird, not weird, I guess, but I think one reason why Mayweather might be hating on Canelo right now a little bit is because Canelo did become undisputed, and that's something Floyd never did. Floyd never held all the belts, so that could be something that
I think he does try to keep himself relevant, like DJ said, because he is a promoter as well, and then maybe he still has the itch to. He's competitive, man. He's one of the most hardest working, fighters in the game. I mean, you've seen his work ethic. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it could still be the itch and the competitiveness, but I think it's both. I think it's a combination of both, staying relevant and then just being competitive, being Floyd, being cocky, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because anytime, if you ever notice, there's a Canelo fight, Floyd comes out.
Yeah.
I think they announced that McGregor fight when Canelo was having a fight.
Yeah.
They did the press conference around the same time some shit was happening. I remember. So
I think he feels threatened as not going down as the generation as the greatest of this generation. I mean,
okay.
I think that's what it is.
I don't know why
Floyd
he feels that way,
like
and honestly, I can't find it right now, guys.
So it says
I'm gonna go ahead and say Steve's probably right. He probably did fight in definitely more than one weight.
Super featherweight.
yeah.
What weight is that?
Super featherweight.
Damn, dude. I think it's like
130.
I think it's like 120,
122 or something like that. 123.
Early career. That's when he first started.
Yeah, that probably had to be 122, 123.
And then he went lightweight, light welter, light middleweight.
Maybe
that was it.
Did he become a champion in every weight class?
Light middleweight, he fought De La Hoya.
Maybe that's
So
where.
that's 4 weight classes, 4 or 5.
Yeah.
That he fought in. Did he become? I wonder because I know I read it somewhere. Maybe he only was a champion
in one of them.
in one, but I doubt that too. It just doesn't sound right.
I think he beat Mayweather, De La Hoya for his belt, WBC light middleweight belt. That was the highest he went up to, which is 147 to 154.
Damn. Oh yeah, because I think when he fought Canelo, it was at 154.
Yeah, I think
it was a catch weight at 152.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
He made Canelo go down.
Yeah, he made him suck the 2 pounds.
Yeah, but either way, yeah.
I think that was iffy too. Just before the fight, I think something came up about that weight class, of what weight to fight at.
Yeah, because Floyd's always been small, and 154 is really big. That's like UFC lightweight,
Right.
You saw how big Conor McGregor is compared to Floyd, and he was a featherweight at the time they fought.
He's jacked right now, by the way.
Yeah, I know. He looks like a crazy dude.
Yeah.
McGregor?
Yeah, he's jacked.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, he's huge, man.
Yeah, look like Popeye finally found the spinach.
He does look like
the
Popeye,
spinach, aka steroids, bro.
Yeah,
he had that hurt leg. No way you're pumping all that shit. Man.
I've been hearing rumors that he's gonna come back to fight Max Holloway first.
Damn, I hope he doesn't.
Bro, he's way too big right now. He's at 190.
It would be at 155.
I know, but I think when he posted a picture today saying he was 190.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight. I'm telling you, dude, these guys. I mean, he's probably never been 190, but I know for sure he's gotten up to like 180. Like Connor's not a small dude, man. Like,
damn it, guys, we didn't even talk about the Aldo font yet.
Oh, go for it.
And we've been fucking. How long have we been on?
For a minute, 20 minutes.
Minute.
But
cool.
we didn't even talk about Arthur and
Arthur. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Arthur
Yard.
and Yard. Great fight. Completely wrong. I always tell myself to go with my first choice. Can't prove it. That was mine, but damn.
Yeah, this is your boy winning still.
Yeah, it's still my boys. Like the first boy that I originally had was
Yard.
but great fight. And yeah, man, he turned it on. He's like, nah, I'm elite. You know what I'm saying?
Right off the bat, he just went at him. Yeah, that was good.
That was a great fight. Yeah, I thought I was like, all right, I'm gonna score these fights. It's gonna be 12 rounds.
What round did he drop him in? Fourth round?
I don't even
Third?
remember, man.
That
I
was
didn't
quick.
it was impressive, dude.
And then real quick, you want to talk about Bellator then, real quick?
Oh man,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet on that one.
what a knockout,
What a
dude.
fight, dude. What
Yeah.
a fight. What a
Oh,
comeback, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was getting dominated.
Yeah, he was losing.
Yeah.
School.
That fight went exactly how I thought it was going to go, all the way up until
He got
the
knocked.
fucking knockout. I was like, what the fuck?
And apparently, there's video footage of Pettis training that exact move.
Well, he said,
So
yeah, I think there was an interview of him. He goes, what made you want to throw the spinning back fist after that kick? And he said, well, I was watching videos on how he ducks and a lot about how a lot of people duck my kicks. So I started training on throwing that punch because if they duck it a certain way, they'll be right in the reach of the spinning back fist. So
that's cool when you
that's
have
just something.
Yeah, he's very fortunate to have landed that back fist, man, because it was not looking
I
good.
mean, if that's the case, that's smart on him on looking at other fights and showing that if he throws that in there, he can land something, which he magically did. That was great. That's a Pettis style
Hail Mary.
way, though.
It was a Hail Mary.
that's probably like a top 5 Hail Mary, maybe behind that elbow from Yuri.
Oh, yeah.
From
Yari,
Yair Rodriguez, yeah.
Yari.
Yeah.
That's what it was, man. Hail Mary.
Yeah, I was like, Yuri
was
dominating.
Let me see. What else was there this weekend?
The UFC. Y'all want to get into the UFC card?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's get into the. It was headlined by Jose Aldo and Rob Font, UFC Vegas 44. First fight I want to talk about, guys, is Clay fucking Guida, man. How cool is that?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, he had the bald spot, right? I didn't know if y'all noticed.
Yeah, I saw the fight. Did you get to see it, Luis? Yeah, I noticed.
No, not the Clay Weeder.
Dude, he was getting his ass beat.
Oh yeah.
It could have been stopped, right, DJ?
Yeah, the first round. I think within the first 2 minutes, I wouldn't have argued about the stoppage.
Exactly.
Or the first 5 minutes of the first round. I wouldn't have argued.
Wasn't
with
that the same ref that called it too early for Dominic Cruz too?
Yeah, Keith Peterson. Yeah,
it's funny.
Sucks,
That's
right?
funny. Jesus.
He had money on him.
Richard Dominic Cruz like motherfucker.
But yeah, Luis, it was just pretty much Clay Guida getting beat up the whole first round. And it, like DJ said, it could have been stopped at any moment, and no one would argue with it because he was legit getting beat up pretty bad. And he fucking came back, and he won in the second round. He wins by submission, rear naked choke.
Yeah, that dude punched himself out, and
Leonardo Santos punched himself
veteran
out.
did a thing, veterans do veteran things like that. But yeah, that was great.
Awesome performance, man. So just cool to see someone like Clay Guida get a win like that. This late into his career. Then the next fight I want to talk about, guys, is Jamal Hill and Jimmy Crute. Jamal Hill, the dude that last time we saw him fight at a nasty dislocation.
Yeah.
Dude, he fucking knocked Jimmy Crute out cold. It was nasty. The check right hook.
Yep.
It was fucking sick, dude. So yeah, he's a real contender, Jamal Hill. I think people need to start taking him serious now because Jimmy Crute is really good.
Yeah.
He's considered to be really good. A lot of people were real high on Jimmy Crute, and he fucking made him look like light work. But it was a great fight.
I would love to see Hill go up against like a Reyes to see.
That'd be a good matchup.
See where he's at.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, that'd be a great matchup. And then the co-main event of the evening, guys, was Rafael Fiziev and Brad Riddell. And this fight, it delivered. It was like I'd kind of call it a poor man's Gaethje Chandler.
Yeah.
It was just two really explosive dudes. And they delivered.
Fucking Fiziev, bro. Like
all over the place.
That dude throws nothing but bangers, dude.
Yeah, dude. So much explosiveness between the two guys. Riddell did a lot better in the stand-up than I thought he would. But it did end up going the way I saw it.
He started by the mid-third round. I think he started pacing away from him.
Yeah, the longer it stayed on the feet, the more it started to sway towards Fiziev. You just see him slowly starting to take over. Riddell put up a great fight though, man. He was throwing a lot of heat too.
Heart, man. That guy had a heart.
Yeah, a lot of heart.
Most people would have curled up by then.
Absolutely, yeah. It was just a great fight, man. And that's why I didn't get to see all of Haney's fight because I was so glued. My eyes were glued to this, man. I had both the screens on, but I was just so into the Riddell fight. I didn't get to see all of Haney, but And then the main event of the evening was Jose Aldo and Rob Font. And
that was a fight.
yeah,
That was a good fight.
What a great fight, man. Jose Aldo proves again that his striking is just a little bit too good for these guys, man.
Yeah.
We thought Pedro Munoz was going to outstrike him. And then, I'm not going to lie, I almost picked Rob Font.
Yeah.
I almost picked him.
Yeah, I thought he was going to jab him up, which he did, but he just didn't have an answer for the rest.
I was explaining to Jeff, if you go back and watch that fight, Font was obviously winning the first round. It looked like it was just going to be his night. The way he went off and he was piecing him up like nothing. And I don't know what he hit him with, but Jose Aldo's face, it just changed. And Font threw a leg kick and Jose matched that leg kick. They just kicked each other. And after that, Jose Aldo just took him to school. Like, it just cracked him and dropped him in the last 15 seconds. He was getting his butt whooped the whole time. Came in. And then after that, it was like every round, Jose Aldo was just picking him apart.
Yep.
And he looked like after that first drop, it looked like everything just went out. Font. Like Font couldn't get his rhythm back.
I feel like every time I see Jose Aldo now, well, first of all, let me start off by saying I'm a big fan. And I keep betting against him. And I'm going to because it's working. I feel like the day I bet for him, I'm not going to change the formula.
Right.
But the more I see Jose Aldo, the more excited I am to see him fight Peter Yan again, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, see, well, that's a good... I'm glad you brought that up because the way I said, like before last week on our last episode, I said the way you beat Jose Aldo is the way Piotr Yan did. You put a high pace on him and you wear him out. You stay in his face. You make him fight going backwards and you just on him, constant pressure. That's how you beat him. That's how Max beat him. That's how Piotr Yan beat him. That's how Volkanovski beat him. And when Rob Font came out, that's exactly what he was doing, dude. Exactly. He was just high pace, right in his face. He just
couldn't keep it up.
And but also what happened is he got fucking cracked.
Yeah.
So I think that's like what really, derailed his game plan, is when he got knocked down.
There's a punching power,
Yep.
difference big time, man.
I thought it was kind of weird how Aldo, like, he dropped him and he could have easily mauled him on the ground. At least, like, not the first round that he dropped him or the second round, but I think the third round, it looked like he was hurt enough to where Jose Aldo should have let him back up and then pieced him until he went out.
Yeah.
But for some reason, he just wanted to grapple with
him. He was happy laying on him.
Yeah.
I think he was tired, too, bro.
Yeah,
I think he was a little tired.
man.
I was like that, but I don't know, man, because he still moved good. Like, when they started the next round.
Got him back up, yeah.
I think he was just trying to conserve some energy.
I think it's fatigue, bro. I mean, Jose Aldo's shown to be a killer, and
he's known to slowly fade as the fight goes on. That's why if he fought
I just thought it was
Yan
weird
again,
that he didn't let him back up. I mean, he had no issues being.
Dude, Yan has a.
You're saying it's fixed or what?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Nah, just kidding. The mafia or what?
I just think he was like probably not taking it easy on him, but he didn't want to put him out.
Maybe he felt a little bit of
like just respect towards him, I guess. But
in a potential matchup, it was a great fight. I agree. But in another potential fight with Yan, I'd still pick Piotr Yan to beat him just because he's like one of the few bantamweights in the world, probably, or maybe even the only other guy I can see maybe being able to strike with Jose's maybe TJ Dillashaw, but I'd even put TJ Dillashaw at disadvantage on the feet. But Piotr Yan, he is the only bantamweight in the world whose striking is on par with Aldo's, and he's also the only guy that can put so much pressure on him in such a high pace that it will wear him out and he'll finish him like he did in the first fight.
Yeah.
So DJ, you're saying it's fixed?
Not fixed.
Oh, okay, my bad. Wrong song. Hey, thank you. Teamwork.
Yeah, I love it.
But that's it, man. That was it for UFC Vegas 44. Hope you guys tuned in. There was several really good fights on that free card.
Oh yeah, I mean, and if you have the ESPN Plus, you can just go back and watch it.
Yep, true.
All right, guys, let's get into the fight previews. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Too many fights, but it's a good thing. So let's get right into it with Saturday. Saturday, December 11th, we have Conor Benn versus Chris Algieri. Welterweight showdown, 10 rounds. Conor Benn, 19-0, 12 KOs. Like I said when we previewed his last fight. Sorry.
Taking it to the dome.
Yeah, apparently, unfortunately, he didn't look too good, and that was that wasn't his fault. Granados decided to fight off the back foot like a boxer. It was just a weird. It was a weird performance and weird fight.
Just weird matchup.
Yeah, man. But the fight before was arguably his best performance. I think he's Samuel Vargas. He just demolished him. But Conor Benn he's pretty much the UK's answer to the Earl Spences, the Terrence Crawfords, the Jerome Boots Ennis's, and I'm a fan of his. He shows flashes of elite talent. I think he could be just as good as his dad, or even better. And if y'all don't know who his dad is, it's Nigel Benn, who is the arch nemesis of Chris Eubank Jr.'s dad, Chris Eubank Sr. If you ever seen some of those the showdowns and some of the shit talk, it's pretty funny. But yeah, man, he's great.
I think that's why people have a bunch of negative stuff about Conor Benn, because they trying to figure that he's like his dad.
Yeah,
he
his dad,
or he should be like his dad.
Yeah, like Florian Marku called him out. Another guy I was high on, saying, hey, if my dad was Nigel Benn, I'd be where you're at too. So they give him a lot of shit. And just real quick, just a little bit about him. He's a come forward fighter. He likes to get on the inside, throw short hooks, uppercuts with bad intentions. He's got pop in both hands, man. And like I said, he shows elite flashes of, something that could be really good. And he also has really good counters.
Yeah, it might be. I think Conor Benn's my favorite fighter from across the pond. Is that what you said?
You got it right.
There you go. Yeah, might be my favorite fighter from over there, man. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, he's a good lad.
There you go. You just put me in the game, lad. Algieri, you know who Algieri is. He's a seasoned veteran, 25-3.
They beat Manny Pacquiao. Oh no, he fought Manny Pacquiao.
No, he got his ass whooped.
He got his ass whooped.
There's that famous clip where Max Kellerman's talking to his coach, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna unleash him."
He upset somebody though. He upset somebody to get to Pacquiao. I can't remember who it was. I'll look it up in a minute though.
But yeah, he just embarrassed himself, right? He's like, I'm gonna let him out of the bag, and then as soon as he says that, Pacquiao fucking drops his ass. Awesome. But yeah, he's a veteran, and even though it doesn't seem like it, this is still a step up for Conor Benn. It's a good name on his resume, and it's a solid veteran to see where he's at, because Algieri did step in the ring with a lot of elite competition,
He's been fighting for a while.
Knocked out by Errol Spence.
Oh yeah,
that was the
Amir
last
Khan.
time.
Brutal.
Yeah, we fought high competition.
Yeah, I was surprised that Amir Khan won that fight too.
Yep, that's gonna be an exciting fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great fight. And honestly, real quick, my pick is Conor Benn, dude. I think he's gonna put a statement and get the stoppage.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm going Conor Benn too.
At least that's what his dad's hoping for.
All right, we got a unanimous. And then next up, we have. All right, we got a fight in Abu Dhabi. Showtime Sonny Edwards versus Jason Mama. Sorry.
Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama.
No,
Nice.
I played it too late, my bad.
Nice.
It would have been funnier if I did. Imagine if I did, guys, and how funny that would have been. But this is for Sonny Edwards' IBF featherweight title. Edwards is 16-0 with 4 KOs. Slick mover. I'm a fan of his. He's just a really good boxer, man. Mama, I'm sorry. He's 16-0 with 9 KOs. And this is a classic, boxer versus puncher. And I think Edwards is going to get the easy unanimous decision because he got soul, man. He can move. And on the Commey, go ahead, man.
No, I was gonna say I'm going with the other guy.
You are?
Because he's a bad Mama John, man.
That's a good one. And this is a really good card, guys. The co-main event is John Rigo Casimiro versus Paul Butler. Not necessarily a good opponent, but it's cool to see Casimiro on there.
Yeah, I feel like didn't we just see him fight not long ago?
Like 2.5 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, I think we covered it as well.
Yeah, we did.
And yeah, it's a pretty good card. Like I said, I'm not sure who's gonna show it, guys, unfortunately. And
Yeah, it's not listed here either.
yeah, so it's probably something you're gonna have to stream. Not that we advocate for that kind of stuff, but if they do, I do advocate for signing up for whatever streaming service it is. But you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This is gonna be a good fight. Casemiro, he's a hard hitter. He's 31-4 with 21 KOs. Man, he's brash, shit talker. Just he's coming in and knock your fucking head off.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He's fun to watch.
Butler, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know too much about him. I know
You know that he's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty
Let's
much,
move
man.
on, yeah.
Just out of respect for Butler, because he is a fighter that could probably beat me up unless he could stop a double. You know what I'm saying? He's 33. He's 33-2 with 15 KOs. But yeah, like I said, I think we're probably in unanimous decision that
Casemiro.
yeah, he's gonna get that knockout. And like I said, this is a really good fight card. And then Saturday night on Showtime, I believe, Nonito Donaire versus Raymart Garballo for Donaire's bantamweight title, WBC title. Donaire, the Filipino Flash, we know him. He's a legend. 41 wins, 6 losses, 27 KOs. He classic Filipino style, man. You know what I'm saying? They come in to get the stoppage. His last fight, he got the big upset, knocking out I forgot. I remember it was the whole thing. We couldn't pronounce his name.
Yeah.
But he was a heavy underdog, and yeah, man, he got turned back tables of time, and he looked great. This is gonna be a good fight. And Garballo, he's 24-0 with 20 KOs. So this is gonna be a fun fight for as long as it lasts. But I do think Donaire is gonna get that KO, baby.
He's Filipino too.
Yeah, this is a Filipino showdown. This is just gonna be fucking.
Yeah, it's gonna be a stoppage. for
Yeah,
sure.
this is gonna be
like,
a fun fight.
Like 2 Mexicans fighting, you know,
Mhm.
type of war. It's gonna be a good fight. Excited.
Yeah, this is gonna
I'm
be
excited
great,
about
man.
this one.
Yeah, my pick is Donaire knockout. I don't know if you guys probably have the same.
Yeah,
Right,
of
unanimous.
course, Donaire,
Jeff?
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
dude's exciting.
All right. Next up is Dimitri Bivol versus Umar Salamov.
Ooh, nice.
And this, I don't know exactly what time it's going to be. Does it say where it's going to be shown? Is it Dazan?
For which one? Bivol?
Dimitri's
for
Bivol.
I'll keep talking while you research that. Thank you. Bivol is 18-0 with 11 KOs. He's legit, man. He's really good. Great boxer.
Only 18-0. Wow, that's
Yeah, 11 KOs. So, you know, there's some knock about him that he doesn't get the stoppages. And sometimes you could see he's dominating his opponents. And if he turned it up a little bit, he could start getting those stoppages. But he's just not that type of guy. He's comfortable boxing off the back foot, getting those unanimous decisions. But I mean, he's still talented. You can't knock that. You can't say he's not. And Salamov, he's 26-1, 19 KOs. Hard hitter, another classic boxer versus puncher fight. This is going to be a good fight. My pick is Bivol, obviously.
Yeah.
Unanimous decision.
Unanimous.
yeah.
Yeah. DJ, you too?
Yeah, definitely Bivol.
Yeah, so
I can't find it, man. It's weird. It's not even showing up in like some of the boxing schedules.
it's okay. One
That's
second.
nuts.
Check on Bad Left Hook. It might show that. That's a good website. And then probably the main event of the night for boxing at least is Vasily Lomachenko's return versus Richard Commey. And this is on ESPN and ESPN Plus. This is going to be a good fight. Loma always puts a show on, whether he makes his opponents quit or he gets them out of there, man.
Yeah.
Lomo, he's 15-2 with 11 KOs. I mean, they call him the Matrix for a reason, man. He's legit high boxing IQ. I mean, elite footwork, elite top of the line footwork. I mean, I don't even know, man.
I honestly don't know how Teofimo Lopez beat him.
It's gonna be on
After that
Dazan.
fight he had, yeah, I don't know. how he
Dazan.
did it.
It's on Dazan, Bivol? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, it is on Dazan. I knew it was on Dazan. I just wasn't for sure. So
Also, you just made his research here.
I'm sorry, man. There's no Chris, bro. Yeah, and this is gonna be a great fight. Commey is 30 wins with 3 losses and 27 KOs.
He lost to Lopez, right?
Yeah.
Lopez took his belt.
Yeah. And look, pretty much Commey has no chance other than to knock Loma the fuck out. And that's Commey style, that he's going to come in there to fucking
say he's heavy.
yeah, he's going to come in to put it on you. He's from the start. So that's going to make it a good fight for us. You know what I mean? Because that's his only chance, man. In all honesty, you're not going to outbox a guy like Richard Commey's not going to outbox Loma. You have to be on that elite level, like the Teofimo Lopez and the George Kambosos we just saw.
I like the
We're mentioning Kambosos in there now.
I mean, he took
have to, right?
He beat the man that beat the man.
Right.
Yeah,
It's so weird, right?
It is.
Did y'all
man.
see was it Haney? He was talking about how he knew he was gonna win.
No
And
way,
he
really?
Yeah, he said, he goes, I called him and I told him, man, I think you got this one. For some reason, I just feel like you got it. And they were talking to both of them. They're saying, I want to fight him next. You know, we want to fight this. We want to get it right. I'm even willing to go to Australia to go fight him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he said, I'll even go to Jupiter.
yeah, but I'll fight you in Jupiter if I have to.
Man, I really hope they talk him out and bring it in the States. I mean, just for more money.
Yeah, he just wants
well,
to
just
do
for
that.
us to watch it. but
Australia would be so cool, though, man.
Yeah, but that'll be like
Yeah,
7
it'll
in
be
the
at
morning.
7 in the morning, yeah. But
Hey,
you know what,
early
though?
drinking. Hey, we
Yeah,
want to wake
I
up
guess
early for
you're
that
right.
to see
That shit ain't
FIFA,
happening.
right? To see the World Cup.
Hey, but you know what though? For it to be in the United States though, I'm not tripping too much, because for either one of those guys to gain the casual fans, well, for Kambosos to gain the casual fans, it's not a good fight for him, because Devin Haney could make it extremely boring.
No, I feel like
Super technical.
Yes.
if like you said last week, if I'm Kambosos, I'm taking the Ryan Garcia fight.
Yeah, I would take that if I was him, even though it's still a dangerous fight. You know that apparently Ryan Garcia could be elite. None of these guys have showed it yet. You know what I mean?
There's no doubt that Ryan Garcia
Well, except
does not have
except
much-
Lopez and Lomachenko.
I mean, Ryan Garcia does have punching power, but I mean, a
Yeah.
puncher's chances.
But he showed flashes with that overcoming adversity by getting up from that knockdown and then scoring his own knockout
Yeah.
in that body punch.
Yeah, he did. You're right. He showed it. But my concern for him is if he gets caught with somebody with some actual power that clean, he won't be able to get up.
Yeah,
he's going
for
out
sure.
cold. You know, like if Tank caught him with that same
But
punch,
is that a bad thing?
he's out cold. You know.
See, and even Loma doesn't
Yeah.
Loma doesn't have power really, but it's that accuracy that makes
Yeah,
all
Loma
those
is-
stoppages, man.
Right.
He's just. I mean,
So-
the fact that this fighter here, Commey,
Mhm.
he's a power puncher. He's gonna try to knock his head off. And Loma, we get to watch him counter and throw combos
and be great and
that's
basically
so much fun.
Yeah,
to
it's
watch.
be a
gonna-
fucking matador.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
like when he fought the Chinese dude, the taller guy. I forgot his name.
Whoa, the last fight. That
Yeah,
just had?
he knocked him out real quick. Beast him up real quick.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Japanese, bro.
Oh, Japanese, Asian,
Dude, it is
Asian,
banned, bro.
Asian.
Yeah,
Hey.
Nakatani.
Well, you know why?
yeah.
Because his shoulder's feeling a lot better. That's why.
Nakatani.
And that's a great card. And on the co-main event, real quick, Jared Big Baby Anderson taking on I'm not gonna lie, I can't pronounce his name. But we last saw Anderson on the Wilder Fury 3 undercard, and he put on a show on his knockout of Alexander Tervekin, I think. And that's a pretty good fight card too on ESPN Plus, because I do think that Big Baby is going to be a threat in the heavyweight division. And there was all that talk about him giving Tyson Fury, all that hard work and sparring. So
Yeah, that's
it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
And this is out of order, just because when this show comes out, we won't be able to preview this fight. But pound for pound, Inoue, he takes on Adrian Dipaen, and this is for his Inoue's bantamweight IBF and WBA titles. Inoue's 21 wins, 0 losses, 18 KOs. He's legit, man. He has skill upon skill upon skill. I mean, if he was at a bigger weight class and some of those wins were more, elite competitors, I think he'd probably be number 1 pound for pound, man. Like, this, I don't know, man. Like, if I imagine like a light heavyweight that moved like him, whoa, that'd be insane, dude. He's legit, man. It just sucks that he's at that smaller weight class. But
kind of like Demetrius Johnson.
He does look like he's starting to get bigger.
Yeah.
So I mean, it looks like he has potential to move up too. I think he's gonna have to work on it. But man, he
fights in like at
I think in
120,
like a year we see him at
120 something, right?
Yeah, I think in the 2 years
126?
we might see him at like 135.
Yeah.
he has
22.
punching power.
Oh wait, is it lighter than that?
He's bantamweight.
I think his last big
I think he was at 120 his last fight.
I think his last meaningful like big fight was probably Nonito Donaire, but the rest of those guys have just been, unfortunately, not good competition. And then the whole COVID thing in Japan basically saw him sit out for a while, man, in the prime years of his prime. So,
Damn,
Yeah,
bantamweight.
it's actually 118, guys.
God damn.
Fuck, he's like
so hopefully, he probably. Real quick,
He moved up to featherweight.
Stephen. Stephen Fulton's right there, not far from him, man.
Yeah. Light has super bantamweight or junior featherweight.
Yeah, I mean he's at 118. He could go up 4 pounds. That ain't nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah.
With
A little bit less weight to cut.
With that
there.
punching power, he can go up 2 more weight
Dude,
classes.
shoot,
he gets maximum output on punches because of the technique. It's like, I don't know, man. Like as much as power as that little body could throw out, dude. He's probably pound for pound like one of the hardest. He's probably pound for pound the hardest
He could probably knock out
hitter
Tyson Fury.
in boxing, man. He's for real. Like
Tyson Fury.
I want him to be on sports science because there's legit technique to how that little body pushes that amount of power, dude. And real quick before I disrespect Dipaen, I'm sorry. He's
Sorry, dude. You know what you're getting yourself into.
he's 12 wins, 2 losses.
Yeah, he signed the contract.
Yeah, he signed the
He
contract.
got a nice pillow on the side of the ring waiting for him.
So I think we're on unanimous decision
But-
that Inoue is going to get the stoppage.
Yeah,
Probably.
he's eating steak. I'm eating Taco Bell. Let me
But that guy has. I think he knocked out almost all his.
Yeah,
opponents except
you're right,
one.
DJ. I was about to say he's 11. He's 12 wins with 2 losses, 11 KOs. So this is going to be a very fan friendly fight. So it's I guess we're all picking Inoue by stoppage. I think Inoue is going to bring Dipaen to Dipaen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
liver. He's gonna kill his liver or what?
And then let's get right into the main event, probably for everybody.
Yeah.
UFC. Let me
Yep.
kick it over to Jeff. Let me play some intro music for you. You could talk over it, Jeff, and I'll slowly lower it. I promise.
All right, no problem. And guys, let's get right into this card. It is a stacked card. It is a special card. 2 title fights at the top of this one. It's headlined by Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira. Co-main event is Amanda Nunes, Juliana Pena, guys. But I want to get into all the way down. The 8th fight, to the main event is from the 8th fight all the way up to the main event. It is stacked. You're gonna have just great matchups, man. A lot of fan friendly matchups here. This fight is not even the co-main event on the prelim. This is before that. It's Taito Ivasa versus Augusto Sakai.
Oh, my boy.
Yep, everyone loves Taito Ivasa, right?
Hold on. I got it. Go ahead and talk, Jeff. I might interrupt you with the sound clip, but
Oh, you're good. Go for it, man. But yeah, everybody loves seeing a fucking Shuey, and the way he knocked out Greg Hardy in his last fight was
man, that was
awesome,
That was
dude.
a great
that was
fight,
great.
dude.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi. Oi.
Oi.
Just real quick, dude. Australia's taking over combat
Hey,
sports.
you know what?
Cambosa's, Tim Tszyu, fucking
You ready
maybe
for-
Tavi.
You ready for that conspiracy theory music?
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah?
That Chewy, those Chewies are nice, man. I'm excited.
Oh,
I
hell
want
yeah.
to see a Chewy. That knockout on Greg Hardy was fucking great.
Yep.
So get this. So since COVID started, Australia's been known to have the worst lockdown
Oh, yeah.
procedures.
Uh-huh.
You think just being tied up in your house, can't go anywhere, can't do anything, it's causing these guys to be hungry and wanting to just go out there and just maul whoever they're fighting?
Maybe, man. Just
How
going
does
crazy,
it
right?
is insane how these guys are winning
Building up
everything.
all this testosterone.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like finally like a dog chained up to a tree.
Yeah, you
they
just
finally
let
get
them
off
out.
the chain
That's a good question, yeah, man.
because they're tearing everybody up in boxing
Mhm.
and MMA.
Yep.
Chewy.
Tuivasa's fighting Augusto Sakai. Sakai's no slouch. He's not, I would call him elite
Yeah, no, I believe Tuivasa will be able to defend the takedown and be able to outstrike him and knock him out.
I just hate that
Same.
they gave him to fucking JDS so early, dude.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that either.
I don't
man.
think people are taking him too seriously. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know. I didn't like that matchup, dude.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, man. He actually went on a 3-fight losing streak, including the Junior Dos Santos
I
fight.
didn't know that.
He is actually currently though back on a 3-fight win streak. So it's good to see, man. And yeah, that's a great matchup. And let's get into the co-main event of the prelims. Fucking Pedro Munoz versus Dominic Cruz this low on the card. That's crazy to me,
That's some
man.
respect on that name right there.
Those are 2 top 10 bantamweights right there.
Yes!
Who do you guys got in that one?
Oh,
It's a tough one, man.
it's hard to go against Dominic. I'll pick
Dominic?
Cruz. Yeah.
I say Dominican decision.
How many fans are you gonna think of being the?
Yeah,
in the
I'm picking that
stands?
footwork, that wheelie.
I think half the stadium will be filled by the time this fight starts.
Ah man,
Yeah, I'm going with Dominic Cruz as well, guys.
Yeah, dude. I noticed.
Where
that,
is it? It's in
It's in
I have no
Vegas.
idea.
it's in Vegas. It's in Vegas.
Oh, okay. It's not in like a stadium or anything like that, right?
No, I want to say
it's the Apex.
Oh
no. It's not in the Apex.
Oh no, the MGM. Right?
Oh, okay. I don't think anybody's gonna be in the stands to watch that fight. To be honest, it's weird.
You don't
how
think
people
so?
People don't show up to prelims. Everybody shows up to like the.
But when your prelims are like that,
Yeah.
they might.
They might. Let's see.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find the location of this fight.
Exciting. That's exciting.
I
can't believe they're having them that low in the prelims.
It's the T-Mobile. Yeah, the T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas.
okay. T-Mobile Arena. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense because that's where they have all the pay-per-view ones. But yeah, so that and then let's get into the featured prelim. It's in the featherweight division. Josh Emmett versus Dan Ige. This will be another fucking. Someone's getting knocked out. These guys like to bang, man. I'm going with Ige. That's a good one. I'm going with Josh Emmett by knockout. What do you guys have?
I'm going with Emmett as well, but I could easily lean the other way on the last second decision.
Okay.
Both knockout either way.
Okay. Well, but who's your pick? I need a pick, bro.
No, I said Emmett.
Okay, Emmett by knockout. Gotcha.
Yeah, I said Emmett, but my verdict pick might change.
Yeah,
I got you.
My verdict picks are completely different from my podcast.
Same here.
Yeah, all the
FYI, guys.
Always.
Yeah, and hit us up on Verdict. Follow us. I don't know if some of y'all have it. If not, get it. It's fun, man. I haven't been on it for the past couple fights, but it's fun, especially if you're a fight fan, man. Scoring rounds. I mean, I used to score rounds on my phone in my little notepad. Now it's convenient and easy like that. It's awesome.
Yep. So yeah, that's your feature prelim, Emmett and Ige. Let's get into the first fight in the main card, guys. And the reason we're going over all these fights is because they're just all such good matchups. They're exciting. If you're a fight fan, you should be excited for every one of these matchups. The UFC is known to put on some really great pay-per-view cards this time, and this time they are delivering.
Yeah,
so
at the end of the year, they're always either at the beginning and at the end.
We're gonna need that
always
poster in
the best.
here.
yeah, we're gonna need the poster for sure.
Okay.
Sean O'Malley,
Working on
guys,
that.
he's
Sit
back.
down.
He's fighting Rulian Paiva.
Ooh.
This is one of those I'm gonna call it a showcase.
Okay, remind me real quick. Every time Sugar Sean O'Malley fights, I'm gonna get that System of a Down voice clip or sound clip. Sugar. All right, all right.
Yeah, don't forget write a note down or something. But I think we're all gonna go, O'Malley by knockout
Yeah.
or no. Anybody else?
Definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
it depends on how good his ankles hold up in this fight. But yeah,
true.
I
It's a good
say,
point.
Yeah, no, I
say,
love how they've been booking him so far. I mean, they've perfect. I think next matchup he should be ready for a top 10.
He said something pretty funny, dude. Somebody questioned him why he's not fighting these top level guys, and he said, "I get paid I get paid the same whether I fight somebody really good or somebody that isn't very good. So why am I gonna make it harder on myself?"
That's true.
And that's actually funny,
Hey man,
because it's true.
if boxing promoters could feed cans or C-level opponents to their guys, Dana White on some of his fighters, I think it'd be smart to do the same thing with like a Sean O'Malley. We already saw what happened when he stepped up he lost. I mean, it was a leg injury. I think he did. I think what's his name did cause it though. Didn't he kick?
Yeah,
him?
I think he caused it. Yeah.
So, but you know what I mean? Like, imagine if he never fought him and he was just knocking it to get these crazy knockouts. I mean, we'd be hyped up even more to see him. He'd probably be up there, a little bit more up there on the card,
Yeah, he's super flashy, man. You could tell he's a gifted striker.
Yeah.
I still question his grappling. I don't think his grappling's up to par. And I think that's probably why they're taking it easy on him, because bantamweight is full of killers, man. And if he gets the wrong matchup, they're going to take him down and hold him down. Cheeto held him down. But again, like Steve mentioned, he had a foot injury, so we don't know if he would have been able to get up.
I would like to see him go up against the guy we're going to talk about next up.
Cody Garbrandt.
That's going to be a great fight.
And Kai Kara-France. But Cody Garbrandt moved down.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Not in the same weight class anymore. Yeah, that would be great. But I'd pick O'Malley by knockout in that fight, I think. I don't like Cody's chin anymore,
Yeah, Cody's chin.
But this matchup, guys, Kai Kara-France and Cody Garbrandt is another dangerous matchup for Garbrandt, because Kai Kara-France got some pop, man. He can hit. He has some power for a small guy. But Cody, did y'all guys happen to see any of Cody's physique pictures? Because he's dropping down even lower. He was already at 135 and now he's dropping down to 125. So he's getting really skinny. I don't know if you guys remember when TJ Dillashaw did it. It was a big deal. Like, people were seeing his physique pictures as camp went, and that's why TJ cheated, because he admitted it. He said, my body couldn't handle the cut, and I just used EPO to get my levels back up to normal. They didn't elevate my levels to unnatural levels. They just got my levels back up to normal to help me make the weight cut. So yeah, that's why TJ cheated, and now Cody's doing the same cut. And he looks, I don't see where the rest of the weight's gonna come off, man. He looks fucking skinny, shredded, super skinny. I'm like, dang, I hope he don't have much more weight to cut, because I don't know where it's gonna come from.
That's insane. Yeah, it's insane when you see these guys put them up through all that. I wish they wouldn't cut weight. I would like to see fighters fight more naturally.
Same. That's a good point.
Because you'll get more of a volume. It'll be more of a natural fight versus some dude should be fighting 2 weight classes above.
They do it for a size advantage. Yeah. They give themselves
a strength advantage, basically. Yep.
But that's it. That's such a hard fight for me to pick, guys. Kai Kara-France, like I said, he's no slouch, man. He's got power, just like Cody's got power. I think Cody might have a little more. Might be a little bit better boxer, but fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys pick first. Who do you got, Luis?
I got Kai Kara-France. I believe he stops him in the later rounds. I believe he just
three round fight.
Yeah, in the third round.
Okay.
I believe he's just more technical. Has a little bit of pop, like you said, and I just believe that weight cut really affects Cody in the late round, man.
That's
I
a good point. I like it.
Runs out of stamina.
I got Cody. I think that knockout power carries over.
Okay.
And I think he's just. I think that's where it's going to come into effect. The power. He can put the fight where he wants it.
Yeah. Okay. Steve.
You already know. Picking That's my pick. Car, bro. I'm picking Kara-France.
Okay. Yeah, I still I'm having trouble, man, making this pick. I think that Luis made a good point. I think that the weight cut is gonna get to him, man. Because Cody I think he's a better boxer, maybe not a better striker in MMA, but I think he's a better boxer. But I think Kai Kara-France is just gonna be, he's just at his natural weight class. He's gonna look fresher. He's gonna be a little stronger. Because he's at his natural weight class, he didn't have to suck himself dry like Cody's, draining himself of. I don't even know how he's doing it, man. It looks pretty bad right now, but we'll see if he makes it tomorrow, or actually not tomorrow. I think it's Tuesday, so like 3 days from now they'll be weighing in. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna go with Kai Kara-France. He's a good fighter, man. He's solid all around. I'm gonna go with Kai Kara-France by stoppage too, but I'm gonna say stop in the second round.
Oh, so I got Cody.
Yep. All right, and let's move on to the next fight on the card, guys. This is in the welterweight division. Not the biggest names out there, but it's going to be a fun fight, man. Jeff Neal and Santiago Ponzinibbio.
He's still going to fight even though he got, arrested?
Yeah, I heard about that, dude. It hasn't been canceled yet. So we'll see what happens.
They could easily just move one of the prelim fights up.
Yeah, and just cancel that altogether. Yeah,
Cruz up there.
but
That's
yeah,
true.
great fight. 2 strikers, man. I'm gonna go with. Fuck, I'll go with Ponzinibbio. Go with Santiago Ponzinibbio on this one by decision.
And what division is this?
Welterweight.
Okay.
I got Neil by decision.
I could definitely see that.
Is it because you would drink with him and have a good time?
He looks like someone that likes to party, you know, and y'all know I like to party, so
Who you got, Luis?
Which one's the felon?
Neil, Jeff Neal.
Oh.
What was that? Oh.
That's exactly why.
Save
I
that
think
sound clip.
I don't think
We're gonna
we're
play
gonna
it.
come back to that. What's that?
It's a hard
at
decision,
1
man.
hour. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Ponzinibbio, I think.
I like
Decision.
Steve, who you got?
it. Got the felon.
I'm gonna go with DJ and take the felon.
Okay. I'm the only one taking Ponzinibbio.
No, I
here.
took
Oh,
Ponzinibbio.
Oh, you took Ponzinibbio? Okay.
Yeah, decision.
All right, guys. Main
Split.
event, or co-main event of the evening. Amanda Nunes, the female GOAT. Probably the most exciting woman you can watch fight nowadays. She's going to go for the kill against Juliana Pena, who's talked so much shit, and I'm not sure why.
Exciting as in talent.
She's been trying to get that fight for a long time, right?
True.
I
This
think
is
for
pro-
like a year or two.
this
Yeah.
is probably
Yeah, about
that.
this is probably where me and Luis will go outside and smoke.
I think Luis will
Nah,
watch Amanda Nunes.
Oh yeah, I love Amanda.
You do?
Nunes
Yeah.
fights. Yeah, bro.
Ooh, I got
I didn't know you
on
like
this
Amanda
one.
Nunes.
It's not more. It doesn't get much more exciting.
Where
than that.
didn't you? Were we smoking outside when she fought last time?
Yeah, but I was watching on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not missing it,
Come
bro.
on.
Who did she fight last? She fought.
She won on that big
what
stack
was it?
card. No, this one.
Nah,
Yeah.
you weren't smoking. It was in Junior's garage. I remember we were watching that.
That one?
Yeah.
No. It was the one at your house we saw.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I don't know what.
Oh, I didn't go to that one.
Yeah.
It was Shavenko was on that. What's her name?
That's who y'all went outside for.
Shevchenko.
Shevchenko, not
Yeah.
Nunes.
But they were both on the card. No.
No.
Mm-mm.
No,
No.
it was Shevchenko.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad, Amanda.
Rewind.
Yeah, I'd say Shevchenko's I would definitely go outside during a Shevchenko fight before I would leave Amanda. I feel like Amanda's gonna get a finish. Shevchenko doesn't always. Actually, they both always get finishes.
Yeah, they're
right?
gonna get the finish. Hey,
Anyway.
real quick. Amanda Nunes is really Pablo Costa with extensions.
Oh.
That's why she's so
Good.
dominant. Can't even say that shit no more, man. No
They.
pronouns.
They, them.
them. Shit.
Mhm.
Gonna
And
get banned, guys.
Cyborg is just Vanderlei Silva with a fucking dress on. Right?
DJ, well, I don't know.
Oh, hold on.
D-
I'm down a couple of drinks. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just quoting. I'm just quoting the boss, man. That's what Dana White said.
Hey, I saw him. One time we were drinking and he said Gabby Garcia started looking pretty good.
Hey, there's some pictures where she's like super slim, where she cut down and she doesn't look as bad. I'll say that for sure. You haven't seen them, Steve? Where she's like she's shredded. When I
Yeah,
say shredded,
I
she's
seen 'em.
shredded. Not a what's the other word? Bulky.
Yeah.
Like there's somewhere she's fucking bulky, but there's somewhere she's like super shredded. It's just more like a female. like
DJ,
that.
if you look at her Instagram right now, I bet you'll like it.
Who?
There's of Gabby Garcia's.
Check
if you
out
look-
Mackenzie Dern's while you're at it.
Yeah, if you check out Gabby Garcia's Instagram, you'll see that she enrolled in pole classes.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
And yeah, I think you'll like that. But I didn't like that, but I think you will.
Why would I like that?
Oh, you like Cyborg.
I do like so.
Who do you guys got? That's kind of a dumb question, but never know. DJ likes upsets.
My real life pick.
I am going to
is
go for the
Nunes.
upset on this
What?
one. I will go for the upset on this
Via
one.
what?
Huh?
Via what? Bullshit?
Oh, damn.
Delusion?
Via fucking
TKO.
holy.
TKO.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think she
Okay.
didn't catch her.
Who you got, Steve?
My real life pick is Nunes. Obviously, my verdict pick is Pena.
It's just worth so much money and so much XP. Yeah. Who you got, Luis?
Yeah. Does a fucking whale shit in the ocean? Like I knew
What,
that,
hey, what do you
bro.
say, DJ? Does the crackhead have a crack pipe?
Do the crack? Do you have a lighter? Did the crackhead have a crack pipe? Yes, I have a lighter.
So Nunes by what?
Stoppage, first round.
Brutal.
Yeah, I
Brutal,
need
vicious.
submission or knockout.
Stoppage, first round.
Anything.
Knockout.
Anything she chooses
Knockout,
is gonna be
okay.
just brutal.
I'm going knockout too. I think she's gonna fuck.
Oh, sorry.
Looks like I'm at Rainbow Lounge right now.
All right, guys, it's that time. For me, it's the main event of the night, main event of the weekend, actually, for me. Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira.
See, not bad. After a couple of beers.
Let me see.
Dustin.
Sorry.
No, you're
Wait,
good,
look
you're
at
good.
it now and then take a
This
swig
is why
out
we're
now
here.
and then look at it again.
Take a swig like a chug.
Yeah.
Dustin Poirier, guys, one of the most entertaining fighters you can watch in any combat sport right now. I'm just gonna read you his last few opponents, and they're fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's Conor McGregor, Dan Hooker, Khabib Nurmagomedov, Max Holloway, Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Anthony Pettis, and Eddie Alvarez again. Those are that's fucking like murderer's row right there. Like it doesn't get any more high level than that, dude. He's just fought nothing but killers, and he only lost one of those fights.
I mean,
dude,
you
and
can keep
two.
naming them. I'm pretty sure they sound pretty good, to be honest with you.
For sure. He's fought amazing competition, man, and he only lost to his last. Out of all those guys I mentioned, he only lost to Khabib. But everybody fucking loses to Khabib, so that's really not that big of a deal. But he is the challenger in this fight, man. Charles Oliveira is the champion. Just knocked out Michael Chandler. Dominated Tony Ferguson. That was an ugly fight.
Mm-hmm.
Completely just made Ferguson look like a little boy in there. He big brothered him. And then before that, he beat Kevin Lee, Jared Gordon, Nick Lentz, David Tamer, Jim Miller, Christos Giagos, Clay Guida. His last loss was in 2017 to Paul Felder. But he's come a long way since then, man. He's so well rounded. He's got he's a jiu-jitsu guy. He's got the most submission wins in the history of the UFC.
Yeah.
And I think he has the most. He's up there in the most finishes ever in UFC history.
He's definitely exciting.
They're both super exciting guys to watch fight, man, and they're fighting each other, guys.
For him having the most submission wins in UFC history, I still don't see him as one of those
like a threat, right?
Yeah,
you look at him.
I mean, he's
nice
a threat
guy.
on the they're on the ground. I mean, meaning like people still aren't too afraid to go on the ground with him. You know what I mean?
All right, I think they are.
You think
man.
so?
They're just like Chandler ended up on the ground with him, but that's the last place you want to be, man.
I mean,
with him.
you saw like Damian Maia and like Talis Latis, how like Anderson Silva just did. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then when people fight Aoki or Shinya Aoki, people do the same thing. They just try to avoid all that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's crazy that he has
I think
that many.
The difference between them is between definitely like someone like Damian Maia is that Charles Oliveira actually has striking to go with it. He's come a long way in the striking department, and he, like I say, just knocked out fucking Michael Chandler. Not even Justin Gaethje was able to finish Michael Chandler.
He has a beautiful, beautiful smile now.
He
you see those new set of teeth he got?
Mhm.
Jeez.
Spending his money right.
Oliveira?
Oliveira, yeah.
It's just bright. Like it's a new shade of white, dude.
Yeah, they're awesome. He's not hyping them up, guys.
I'm
It
serious,
really is.
dude. It's like they invented a new shade of white, and it's like right there, bro.
Yeah, man. But yeah, like this is a matchup, that I'm so glad that we get to witness, guys. It's one of those matchups where if it never happened, we would have talked about it, saying we wish it would have happened. You know, so
yeah, perfect.
Someone's getting finished.
These guys are perfectly peaking at their level of competition
right now. Yeah, that's a good point.
And they're fighting each other. We get to watch that. It's great. I mean, Oliveira, he's great. He can take it anywhere. Standing, obviously now, his stand-up game is good. And obviously, his submission game is great. And Dustin's he's just a dog. He'll take it wherever.
A dog. That's perfect.
He'll come at you straightforward. He's great at wrestling defense, submission defense. He can't wrestle them all though. But I don't see Oliveira being stronger than Poirier. So I don't think. I think he can. I got Oliveira on this one.
Okay.
I think he's gonna sneak in that a submission.
Early or late?
No, I think it's gonna be late. It'll probably be like third or fourth round.
Okay.
But I think he is gonna get beat up for most of this fight though.
Oh, so you see him coming back, fighting through adversity.
Yeah.
Okay. Who you got, Luis?
I have Poirier. I think he's just too big and strong for that weight division. That even with Oliveira, I know he has really good jiu-jitsu and submissions, but I feel like Poirier is just going to be too strong to be even taken down, and his stand-up game is greater than Oliveira's, in my opinion.
It's true. It's a good point. I agree with all that. What about you, Steve? How do you see it going?
Man, you know, I see it the same way. I just think that Poirier is just too big, too strong, and not even just that. He's too skilled. I think overall more well-rounded, even though Oliveira is slightly right there. Just in my opinion, he's just a notch below. I don't know if he's gonna get Oliveira will be able to get the fight to the ground, and I think he's I'm sure Oliveira's confident in his hands, but I think if it stays on the feet, Poirier is gonna knock him spark out, man. Just for sure. Like, I don't think he'll be able to catch. And even if he does catch Poirier, like he did Chandler, Poirier has a fucking Mexican chin, even though he's not Mexican, dude. He's gonna get back up and recover and keep getting back. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's gonna have to submit him, I think, to win. I think he could take anything that Oliveira throws at him. But it'd be cool to see a fucking slick submission, like DJ said, out of the blue. But yeah, safe bet is Poirier probably by knockout, man. Probably maybe something even in the second or third round.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Dustin in this one. I see this playing out.
Shocker.
Yeah. But one thing I admire about
There's a hot sauce battle right next to him.
He's like, I don't know.
Hey, did you know he started selling bourbon?
Oh yeah,
Dustin Poirier.
Nice.
He got in the liquor business. Yeah. But back to the fight real quick.
he had the shirt on.
Oh yeah, I do own
As
Dustin.
he pulls out a bottle.
Hey, I own Dustin Poirier's hot sauce, but I also own Conor McGregor's whiskey.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
to support all these guys, man. I think it's cool when they have a little side thing going on.
Entrepreneur, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I like to try out the
That's
products.
why we do support Paige Van Zant's OnlyFans.
She doesn't have an OnlyFans. It's her own.
Oh, it's her own thing. Yeah,
it's her fan page.
My bad. We support it though.
Real quick, guys, what I admire most about Dustin Poirier, man, is DJ mentioned it, dude. He's a dog. He's got that dog in him, man. When the fight gets ugly and you got to dig deep, you're hurt, you're tired. There's no fighter I'd rather have in that position, or I'll put it this way: there's no fighter I'd rather be than Dustin Poirier. If I had to, fight through adversity, fight through, being tired, being hurt. Dude, just watch his fights with Justin Gaethje and Dan Hooker. Dude, is fucking Dan Hooker versus
Even
Dustin
Max Holloway
Poirier
was a good
Oh,
fight.
dude, beautiful too. Dan Hooker versus Dustin Poirier is top 5, in my opinion, is one of my top 5 favorite fights of all time, dude. And what made it so awesome is that it was in the Apex, so there's no noise, no crowd noise. You're just hearing everything in there. It's a beautiful fight, dude. Like, if I had to recommend a new person to watch MMA, I would send him to that fight. Awesome fight. But yeah, that's what I admire about Dustin, dude, is that he's so skilled, he's so good, but he's also durable, dude, and he's willing to take a beating to win. To give one, to win, and to come out on top. He's proven it time and time again, and that's how I see him winning this fight. I do think it's gonna be really competitive. He's gonna get tagged. Oliveira's a good striker. He's long, dude. He's got good kicks. And he's got good boxing, dude. If you see the way he knocked out Chandler, it was with a left hook.
He's clean. He's been getting clean.
Yeah. And or he hurt Chandler with the left hook, which led to the stoppage. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go with Poirier, but I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight for him. But I do think he'll come out on top at the end, man. Oliveira is dangerous though, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if he slipped in a submission. Like Steve said, I think that's his path to victory. He's got to get the fight to the ground at some point, because Dustin is the overall better boxer, better striker, and he'll get the job done if it stays on the feet. And that's how I'm predicting it goes. I think it does end up staying on the feet, and Dustin gets that knockout.
Maybe Oliveira rocks him and then follows it up with like a rear naked choke or something.
It could happen, man. Yeah, I wouldn't even be
maybe
surprised.
Something like that.
Yeah, and Oliveira, like all of his fights, it seems like when he gets hurt, it seems like not that he just rolls over and just that's what his old fights used to be. When he lost.
Yep.
He got rocked,
he's broken
got hurt,
in there. He'd
and
get
he
broken.
That's it. Like he gave
Kind of
up.
like he gave up. Yeah,
and that's what it looked like when he won his belt. It looked like that's what it was going
that's
to happen.
exactly what I saw.
And
dude.
the second round, he came out, and I guess he just decided to bite down and
Yeah, go for it.
And he won. So let's hope if he comes with that mentality, this fight's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an awesome
It's
fight.
gonna
Yeah,
be
if he
great.
doesn't, then I think Poirier's gonna break.
It's gonna be an easy
break
fight.
his ass.
It's gonna be an
Crazy.
easy fight for him.
Quick question: if Poirier wins, is he fighting Gagey next, or you got talks of Conor over here saying he's gonna get a title shot?
No, he's gonna fight.
And I
Gaethje.
mean,
Nah, Conor ain't. I can
I
tell you
think
this right now. Conor ain't coming back, and he's not fighting Dustin Poirier first. Conor McGregor, the UFC is going to bring him back and build him back up because he's already lost 2 times in a row. They cannot risk him losing 3 times. And I think in the back of Dana's head, Dana knows Dustin Poirier is going to fuck this guy up if they fight again.
as big as he's getting, you think he comes back at welter?
He could. He could come back
A
and fight
Diaz
Nate
fight?
Diaz again, yeah. And that because that's where their 2 fights are at.
Masvidal.
Yeah, dude, I could. No, I don't think Masvidal, dude. I think Masvidal will beat him up too. I mean, I can see Conor winning, but I think it's too risky. I think the fight to make is either Diaz
What if he's
or maybe even Holloway. I think Holloway will beat him too, though. But I would go Diaz.
got that X-Files music?
Oh yeah.
I got
You got a good one?
I got a good one.
You want to take my pickle?
All right, maybe he's gained all this weight so he can fight Jake Paul.
Oh
Dude, it
shit,
could
that's
be.
a good one, DJ.
You never know,
I
man.
mean, and Jake Paul is finding it's hard for him to find fights. You know,
It's hard for him to find fights.
not fights that he can win.
You got
That's what I
people
meant to
ducking
say,
him, fucking
you know?
Tom.
Oh yeah, we didn't
Fury.
even we didn't mention that. Yeah, Fury pulled out of that fight
Yeah.
due to a medical problem or something
He
like
broke
that.
his rib.
But I don't think he ducked him, man. I
I
think
don't
that
either.
that was like I think that was a really easy. I don't know if you saw that press conference. He was just roasting Jake Paul. I don't know. I can't speak in the British slang, but he's basically saying, "I hit the fucking lotto. You're gonna pay me very well to knock out
Yeah,
a
I saw that one.
YouTube star." You know what I mean? And you just see Jake Paul like picking up the mic and kind of like, damn, he didn't know what to say.
He didn't
you
know
know?
what to say. Yeah.
But that sucks. He missed out on that payday and
Yeah.
potentially being a star. Cause
Yeah, he broke his rib. That's why
he did break his rib. Is that what happened? I didn't know what happened. But damn, yeah, that sucks. He missed that. I don't know if when he'll ever get that chance at a payday like that.
So I was looking up on it because they kept other places were talking about it that in that Woodley contract, the first one, that there was a knockout clause. If he didn't get knocked out, Woodley would get an extra bonus. If Woodley did knock him out, so that was fake. But there was a bunch of drama behind it that Jake Paul put in this fight contract that if Woodley knocks him out, he gets a $500,000 bonus.
Yeah.
If he does knock him
If
out.
Woodley does knock out Jake
So
Paul.
he gets more money if he knocks him out.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
So do you think that in the first fight there was that in the contract that he can't knock him out?
well, they're saying that it's not in there, that it was a lie, that it was a hoax.
Mm.
But there's so much
Yeah, I think
crap talk
he
online and so
just
much
did it
people
like
bashing
that
him
to
that he just
to
did
kill
it
that.
just to shut
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah, he's like, all right, fuck it then. Y'all think it wasn't real? Then this is real for real. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
so-
want to knock me out for $500K.
Right. So and we're already talking about it. Who wins, guys? Because it's already in like what, 2 weeks?
2
Yeah,
weeks. Yeah,
crazy.
last minute.
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul,
knocks him
yeah.
out.
Jake Paul again knocks him out this time.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that.
That'd be cool to see. I don't know about knocks him out, but I think he'll
Bro,
probably.
in the first fight, he caught him clean, and he's clearly getting better. So I feel like he knocks
You're
him
right.
out.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, well, we don't give him enough slack just because he's on that big spotlight. In reality, he's probably be fighting at Trader's Village right now if he wasn't who he was.
Yeah, if he didn't have a fan base that he had.
Yeah, I don't know who I'm picking yet, guys. That's a tough one for
Yeah,
me.
he made us all pick, and he's not gonna pick.
Nah, what a
I
fucking
can see-
asshole.
I can see-
With that, I
Well,
think
only
with that-
Luis picked.
I think
Okay.
with that bonus, I
My
think
bad.
Woodley's
Hey,
going to go out there.
pick.
I think
What
with
do you
that
got?
bonus, I think Willie's going
I'll
to go out
pick-
there
I'll
swinging
pick.
for the fence, you know?
I was gonna say
And
that.
and with that, I think he's going to leave himself open. I think Jake Paul still finishes him,
Yeah.
knocks him out.
Oh, I see Paul winning, but what is it? 8 rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decision, bro.
Decision. I'm gonna go with Woodley one more time, man. I picked him in the first fight. Disappointed me. I'm giving him one more chance. I feel like when you get that opportunity and you let it slip away the way he did, I feel like he's got a second chance now, and he's gonna come in with the right mentality, and he's gonna make it happen.
$500,000 bonus.
For me to
Yeah.
bet for him, he needs to say like, "Hey, if I don't win, everybody needs to drop me at any MMA related
I'll tell you
stuff."
what,
Like,
man.
he needs to put that on the line
If Willie
for me
doesn't
to
come in
believe that
this
he's
fight
serious.
trying to knock his head off, this dude's a joke, bro. He's washed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
He's going to triad.
dude,
baby.
you're going 500. You're gonna throw 500 grand down the drain. Go out swinging.
that's
Go
what I'm
knock
gonna.
this guy's
That's what
head
I'm
off.
thinking he's gonna do, man. I think he's gonna go out swinging.
They get knocked out.
Yeah, I mean it could happen. I'm not
Or
saying.
he could land. You know.
Yeah, I'm not betting on it.
He did rock him though. He did land in one punch and he did rock him.
Yeah, he
But
just didn't
did
follow up.
Nothing up after
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
He just didn't go for the kill, man. It was weird. So it kind of makes me wonder if it's true, if there was that, in the contract about knocking him out.
It could be true, man. I mean, in reality, he's a YouTuber who just started boxing, and in his world, in the YouTube world, not necessarily him being a man, but in that YouTube world, it's all about entertainment and stuff like that. And Woodley he was the UFC champion who was in talks for being one of the best ever before that Usman upset. But,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man.
I don't know. It's possible, man. I don't knock it, man. That's definitely possible because it is a YouTuber. If it was a boxer, an actual established boxer, I'd say, oh man, that's a conspiracy theory. But
Yeah.
it's possible. Possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, man. But
By the way, guys, don't forget to like, share, follow.
Yeah.
All that
Hit
good
that
stuff.
like button, subscribe. And did we give our picks for the main event?
Say TDFK while you orgasm too.
Oh.
whoa.
No.
Awkward.
Even by yourself.
Just under your breath.
Let us know how that goes, Luis.
Yeah, record
Don't let
and
us
send
know,
it back to us.
please.
Spread the word.
The best one gets a Kevin Holland autograph. Just kidding.
The best sound clip.
I like it.
Oh, but did we give our picks for the main event? I don't even remember.
Oh yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Went Poirier and then
I went
DJ went
Poirier.
Oliveira.
all right. Well, I
I'm
guess
going for upsets in this card. So
Yeah. My verdict pick will be Oliveira though.
I get those points.
Yeah.
Dude, Dustin by submission will probably be worth the most.
Right? Yeah, I think that would be.
Yeah.
That's in by submission.
I could see that too.
Yeah. It's gonna be worth like 25 times or some shit like that.
Right, like beating the shit out of him and just real quick, just sinking the bitch in.
Yep.
It's
Mm.
possible.
Dustin has a real good guillotine, but I don't see him guillotining.
Nah, I wouldn't want him.
Well,
to
he
get on top
lost
of me.
twice by guillotine. So
Yeah.
Oliveira.
Oh shit! What if he just pops
By-
it on
by,
him? real quick? Right.
Nah, I don't. I see Dustin being smart and just getting
Lost
away with it as soon as it
to-
gets to the ground or any signs of that.
Yeah, you're right. I can see him just completely staying away from the ground for sure.
I guess that's all we have for the fight previews, and we're gonna take a quick break, and we will be right back. And we're back, guys, with the NFL portion of TDs and Flynies. I'm gonna kick it over to the guru, Luis.
Yeah, what's going on? Crazy weekend. I don't know what matchups did y'all like the best, DJ.
I think you like that 49ers and Seahawks game.
Yeah, if you're a Kittle, you like that. If you had Kittle, definitely.
Oof.
Yeah,
Kittle,
he went
man.
out 20-something points. Yeah,
Dude, how do you guys feel for Tony? He really needed a win to stay in the playoffs against me.
Yeah,
he scored
he ended up being
145 points, but he lost to me. I scored 166 points.
Oh, my God.
He had the best game of his whole season.
He
Yeah.
could have played anybody else, and I know, dude. Trust me, he was ranting to me about it all last night.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I felt bad a little bit. It was satisfying. I ain't gonna lie. Knocked him out of the playoffs. But nah, in all seriousness, I did feel bad. I know what it feels like to get eliminated, Tony. I eliminated you, but I just know if it makes you feel a little bit better, I got eliminated in my own league, the league that I care about the most. So I was hurting with you that day, even though I won for sure. But yeah, guys.
Did y'all see that New England game?
Oh yeah, of
Unbelievable.
course, it was awful, man.
Hey,
Unbelievable.
Harris had a good game.
Yeah, Harris
Even though
did.
he got hurt, but yeah.
Yeah, had a great game, but
He won you that matchup in the NFL app, bro.
He did.
I was like, oh, Luis is gonna win. If I beat DJ, I'll get number 2. Then you won. I was like, oh, I don't know if I get number 2 then.
Yeah.
Wow.
No,
yeah, it was just so much win, dude. Mac Jones only attempted 3 passes for the entire game.
And they still got to win.
That blew my mind, dude. Yeah, it's got to be some kind of record, like to only attempt 3 passes in the whole game.
the other crazy thing is me and Jeff's dad were playing on the other league. We were playing for basically first place and the high scorer of the week.
Yep.
I was up by 10 points and he had Stephon Diggs. And because of that crazy weather game, I won. Because otherwise, Stephon Diggs would have went off.
Yeah,
No, he
Luis
put up
has had-
7.
He has had the best just fortune, the best luck in that league. Just a lot of things just going right for him, and that's all you need, man. In fantasy, that's all you need right there is for the things to go right for you. And,
Hopefully, it don't run out soon. Shit.
yeah.
Christian McCaffrey might have lost me.
For those of you guys that don't know, Luis drafted the 2 biggest steals you can get this year in that league. He drafted Jonathan Taylor and Cooper Kupp on the same squad, dude. That's incredible right there.
That's good.
It's hard to beat. You're gonna have trouble beating that, you know. And considering where you got Kupp, you know, you were able to draft better players. I mean, you were able to draft good players before him because Kupp wasn't going to like the 5th round, maybe 6th round in fantasy drafts. Ends up being the best wide receiver. It's awesome.
Yeah, when you get
awesome
that, I mean,
job drafting there.
it's pretty promising when you get the steals. You know, because I think Anthony 1 year in the NFL app, he had drafted Melvin Gordon, Leonard Fournette, their rookie years, which when they went off, and he had one more running back that was elite too. I forgot who it was, but
Got all three of them, huh?
those three, and that's it. That they just sat on the bench, other than their bye weeks, obviously, but it won him that championship. He walked in like nothing, like
Yep.
But that happens, right? When you get the best players, that's what happens.
Yep, when you're the best players, man, your weeks ain't always that competitive.
Yeah, and talking about that, we're actually going to talk about bust and MVP drafts. You know, just players that are overperforming, players that are under. And what do you want to start off with, the highs or the lows?
We can start with our highs. That's fine. Do you want to do that one first? Or you want to do our starts for the week first?
Yeah, we could do the starts of the week.
It's up to you, man. You're the boss for this segment.
Yeah, we'll do the starts of the week. I know it's thin. I believe Colts, Eagles, and damn it, Chris. I forgot what other team were in bye week. So
yeah, it's the Colts, Eagles,
and the Patriots. There you go.
Okay.
Colts, Eagles, and Patriots. So you know, it's kind of thin out there. Waiver wire is real thin out there.
Real thin.
Yep.
Yeah.
At this time of year, man, is when you'll notice just all the players worth anything are getting picked up left and right, man.
Oh yeah, or people are doing 3 kickers or two defenses, just
right
away.
Right. Yep. Just to set yourself up. You know?
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and we'll just go around, and I'll start off at the quarterback position. Taysom Hill going up against the Vikings. Oh no, I'm sorry, the Jets. He ran for over 100 yards last week, and I believe he's just gonna run some more. He really doesn't have that many weapons, and I don't think he needs to do a lot to beat the Jets.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick, dude. I actually like that start. You're right. He's going to run the ball a lot. That was their best offense against the Cowboys, you know, just to put him in the read option. Or, dude, they were just designed quarterback runs, to be honest. And
Yeah,
he was
everything they did.
getting
I don't
7-8
understand
yards
why-
every time.
I don't understand why they didn't put a QB spy on him. But
Yeah.
Not once did they put, and the 2 times they did put a QB spy, they got him in the backfield. But
Yeah, he was it's harder to stop than it looks, man, because he's the pretty fast and strong, dude. Like, honestly, I feel like he's probably next to Lamar. He might be the best rusher when you consider his strength as well. I know Kyler Murray's real fast, but Taysom Hill has the ability to dish out punishment as well. You know, like guys ain't always so DBs ain't always so happy to come up and hit him. You know.
yeah, and then he hurdled over a linebacker.
Yeah, he hurdled.
too. So
He's a really good runner, man.
He's talented. Yeah.
My start for the week at quarterback, guys, is Russell Wilson, which most of the time is pretty obvious, but I don't think it's as obvious right now. He hasn't been playing necessarily well. But I feel like this week you guys go and start him with confidence. I think he's going to have a bounce back week. I think he go for 30-35 this week against the Texans.
Yeah, him coming back after injury was he was terrible for about 3 games. So yeah, usually when players like that, usually try to give them a week of them being good, and then after that, you just kind of.
Mine is Cam Newton. I think he has a good matchup against Atlanta, and you could probably pick him up on the waiver wire, man.
Yep, it's a good pick. Yeah, I like that.
For me, it would have to be for a solid start, right? I mean, obviously, right? You're gonna start.
Yeah, quarterback.
Yeah. It's like people are debating on like Kirk Cousins against the Steelers. You could think that, or Matt Ryan against the Panthers, but I wouldn't.
I mean, Rodgers, obviously, everybody's gonna start Rodgers, so right over at the
Chicago,
Bears, right?
Always,
Bears.
he always blows them
Hell
out.
yeah.
Bears and Lions.
Yeah, I have him. Yeah, that's what I was telling DJ earlier, dude. Aaron Rodgers is gonna be a good play this week because he always fucking shits on the Bears, dude.
Mhm.
So it'd be a good one.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals, Murray too. I think that's
against the Rams.
against
The
Rams.
defense hasn't really shown up as they should.
Yeah, especially what they have on their defense side. So I think he's gonna do good.
Let me go ahead and start off with the running back. I got Pollard going up against the Washington football team. Zeke hasn't been look good. He looks hurt. I feel like this game might get out of hand for the Washington football team, even though their defense has been looking better. I believe they're just gonna run the ball more, and I don't know. I feel like Pollard just has the explosiveness where he can give you one game. You know what I mean? And Zeke, right now, you're relying on him for a touchdown, so might as well just rely for a Pollard long run like he had.
Yeah, man, that's a good point. I think Pollard is definitely the more explosive, more elusive back right now. Zeke is still good for short yardage and goal line situations, but I do think that Tony Pollard is much better just overall right now, and just better at making plays, better at making people miss. He's just better right now. So, yeah, I like that play. My play at running back is Chuba Hubbard against Atlanta. If you're considering him as a flex, some people might have him as an RB2 in their lineup if, because McCaffrey went down. He's done for the season. But, yeah, I'm pretty confident starting Chuba Hubbard this week. I think Cam Newton will get him the ball. A lot of checkdowns is what I think will happen. I'd expect anywhere between 12 and 15 points from Hubbard. Maybe a touchdown, get close to 20.
That's a good it's a good pick and play right there. You could probably pick him up on the waiver wires just in case people probably dropped him because of Christian McCaffrey. He came back and now he's hurt. Probably regretting that. My running back start. Let's see. I'm looking for him. I had it right here. Javonte Williams against Detroit. I think that's a good matchup.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. He looked great. When it was all the backfield to himself. Mm-hmm. You still confident in playing him if Melvin Gordon is announced to play?
I mean, depending how good he looks on Sunday. Is it Sunday? Yeah. He might get that. He might get that starting role finally, like everybody predicted.
No, but I'm saying the only reason why he got all the workload is because Melvin Gordon was out and hurt.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. If now that he comes back, because they've been getting exactly the same amount of work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess you do have to be worried if he comes back, but
I think I play both too. I'll be safe. I'll playing Melvin and Javonte in the flex.
Yeah, but just for this week 14 matchup, man, I think this is a good little plug and play.
Yeah,
and you could probably find him on the waiver wires in some like uncompetitive 10-team leagues.
Are y'all considering starting Adrian Peterson against the Texans?
No, I'm not. I don't think so.
I tried.
He just showed me.
I tried, Steve.
It might be something sneaky, man.
I mean, it just depends if he gets a goal line carry. But
I think he is
touchdown or bust.
I think he will, man.
I mean, he looked explosive. He had moments of flashing, and that was a tough defense that he looked good.
I don't know, dude. I'm picking Russ to have a big week this week, so I see Lockett get in the end zone 2 times this week.
I hope so.
What about so I was gonna pick Tennessee Titans. Hildred, right?
Oh, Hillard.
Yeah, Hillard.
Yeah, he's good too. He gets the same amount of snaps and he gets all the receptions.
Yeah, he looked good. the 2 times he showed up after the King got hurt. So I think he's going to be solid, obviously, to start, especially.
Yeah, I like that.
Or another good matchup. I was gonna say was, of course, being Iron fight Elijah Mitchell against.
That's a good.
If he
Cincinnati,
plays,
yeah.
dude, he was in
Cincinnati.
concussion protocol today.
Oh,
Today?
Yeah.
from that dirty ass elbow.
Yeah.
from the
So
Seahawks?
Wow.
what happened during the game is he went in for concussion protocol. He passed it, and then this morning he was showing symptoms. So he's right now in concussion protocol.
Well, that's not good, man.
Yeah, that's gonna take him out. Well, that's good then. That
Might
means,
take him out.
Wilson Jr.
No, I think it's gonna be a
Hey,
Debo
No,
show.
it's gonna be hasty.
Debo. It's gonna be a
If
Debo
Debo
show.
comes back from being injured, yeah.
Oh, he got hurt again?
No, he
Well,
was
from
out last
the
week.
yeah, from
He
the
was out last
was
week.
it a
for his
hamstring?
groin.
Or
He didn't
groin?
play. He didn't play this week.
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Let me go ahead and start off with the wide receivers. I'm picking Jalen Guyton from the Chargers. Keenan Allen's not playing this game. He usually averages about 4 or 5 targets. I expect to get 1 or 2 more, and two or three of those targets are deep threats. So he's a flexible spot start.
Yeah, I guess Luis, that's a good one too. I actually just I picked Mike Williams on the same team. I feel like with Allen being out,
Oh yeah, dude. Herbert
COVID.
throws 35, 40 times a game.
yeah, he's gonna get anywhere of 12 to 15 targets. It's pretty obvious, start, but I think Keenan Allen being out just kind of elevates Mike Williams to being, a real someone who could really potentially see 15 targets, easily. And when you got Justin Herbert throwing you the ball, they're high quality targets, so he's gonna have I predict him to have a really big game.
I got 2 real quick. One kind of obvious, and it's piggybacking off what Jeff said about Tyler Lockett. I think that's a great start, but it's kind of a little obvious. And one maybe not so obvious on this, and actually the same matchup on the other side of the field. Brandon Cooks. I think he could have a big game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too. I think the Texans are there. Well, that's 2 games back to back. They got blown out.
Yeah, and Brandon Cooks as a flex, not necessarily like a
Maybe,
starting.
yeah.
That's what I mean, like a flex.
Talking about that, Steve, since you're would you start Tyler Lockett or Jamar Chase?
Oh, I'm starting both in this league, but if I had to choose one, probably.
The
What's Jamar
Bengals
Chase's matchup?
they play the 49ers.
Niners.
Oh, yeah, Chase, bro. Those dudes are a bunch of sissies over there, bro.
Secondary trash. Sico.
I'm not going with Chase, dude. I'm actually going with Tyler Lockett because I feel like Joe
They're a
Burrow.
running team, bro.
The Bengals, they give him the ball a lot. They're feeding Joe Mixon, but the past 2 weeks, Joe Burrow and T. Higgins have rekindled the bromance that they had last year.
Well, Jamar Chase dropped the easy touchdown early. Did y'all see that? Were y'all watching that game? Easy.
Yeah. He had like 3 yards on the cornerback
God, man.
on the catch.
Look up their targets though.
Yeah, so he was gonna catch it, and as he was tucking it in, he bobbled it and went up.
Tipped
in
it to the other guy, right?
Yeah, and,
Jeez,
the
man.
guy intercepted it. It was crazy.
What are I want to see the targets because I want to say that Higgins has been getting a lot more targets than him.
All
the
right,
past 2
Jamar
weeks.
Chase. How far back do you want me to go?
Just the last 2 games. That's what I was saying. The last 2 games, Higgins has been
Last
getting
2
a lot
games,
of looks.
3 and 8. He had 8 targets this last game.
Last 2 games, T. Higgins had 8, and then just this past game had 14. So I just feel like he's looking a lot at Higgins right now.
Oh
man.
yeah, no, definitely. I feel like Higgins is the safety net.
But he hasn't always been
And-
this year. He's had a shitty year. Just the past 2 weeks, Higgins has looked great. So
Yeah.
For me, I think Ayuk. I think that with Debo being hurt, I think
Dude,
Ayuk
yeah.
is gonna.
I
have a
think
game.
it's even a great play if Debo is in the field because I feel like they might just put Debo a running back.
Yeah, and if
Put Ayuk
Debo
as-
does show up, I think they're not going to give him a workload. I think they're just going to have him out there as scheme plays and making the defense, play towards him, and it'll give Ayuk and of course Kittle obviously open up too. That's one, and then obviously the one from he hadn't the numbers aren't there, but the quarterback is looking for him. So the one from the Lions, Josh Reynolds.
Oh, Josh Reynolds, yeah,
Yeah.
he's been averaging about 6+ targets.
Yeah, so he's definitely getting the looks. And him and the quarterback already been playing together before on another team, so they have that chemistry.
Yeah, they just
It's showing that he's been.
the only thing I'm worried about is that they play the Broncos. The Broncos been a good defense, but
for some reason Detroit's in every game, right?
yeah.
They're in every game, no matter how tough the team is. They're in every game.
I didn't know if to be happy for the Lions or feel bad for the Vikings.
It's both, man.
I'm happy that the Vikings.
Well, I mean, they're both against my division, so
I think you'd be happy then.
Well, that Viking loss, man, put Niners still in the wild card, so kept them in the wild card. Had that Vikings, they won. Oh shit! Oh, puzzles in here.
It's all right.
And so I had the Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings won.
Get out.
Had the Vikings won, I think it would have been different, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
you can close it.
For my tight end picks, I got Conklin. Conklin from the Vikings going up against the Steelers. He's just been getting the targets. He's been getting red zone targets.
Yeah. The Steelers, man, that's a tough man. You got Roethlisberger or whatever.
Fucking puzzles in your snoring, guys.
Yeah, you could hear.
Sorry.
The
No big deal, we're
vicious
getting
killer dog. So.
And by the way, Puzzle is a human being, not a dog.
Yeah, his pronouns are.
He's not African American.
Holy shit.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going Tyler Conklin. He's been getting the targets. I know Pittsburgh's a tough matchup, but he's just been targeted. And tight ends, man, it's deep out there. I mean,
yeah,
it ain't much.
It's scarce out there, man. I'm going with Cole Kmet from the Bears. That wasn't yours, was it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you know if Fields is playing?
I don't, but all I know is that if you're looking for a plug and play, he's on the waiver wire. Last 2 weeks, he's had 7 targets and 11 targets. It
just sucks that Jimmy Grant gets all the touchdowns.
Yeah, I know, but hey, he's bound to hit one of these weeks with 7 and 11 targets. There's not much better you're gonna find on the waiver wire.
What was your pick?
Cole Kmet, tight end.
Y'all could have the same ones.
No, this was hard for me, man. I was struggling. I kind of
tight ends.
Same here.
I kind of just went like this, man.
Yeah, that's what basically it is, man.
But probably, and I can't even pronounce his last name. Pat
Freiermuth.
Yes,
from the Steelers.
You know, actually, a good stat, fantasy point wise, Pat Freiermuth has been outscoring Kyle Pitts.
Really?
The last 10 games.
Yes.
Nice.
He's been putting up decent numbers.
Yeah, he gets targeted in the end zone.
He's a decent tight end points. He's not going to be your lead, but he's getting them, so that's good. And that's who I had too. You know,
he has a cool name.
Yeah, he does.
I don't think it's that cool.
Freiermuth?
Yeah.
No?
Just don't see it, no.
Muth?
It just doesn't roll off the tongue.
Muth?
Just doesn't, no. It doesn't sound cool to me. Not even a little bit.
No?
Man, I wish you got video.
No.
It's
You
low
can see
for
Luis's
fun.
face. You can see Luis's face just straight.
Freiermuth.
I like it. I like where you're going with that one.
I think Gronkowski's a cool name.
Oh, yeah, Gronk.
Oh, yeah, of course. But, yeah, Steve, anything else you got?
Not for tight end, nothing. That's it. All right. Well,
No, we had the MVP.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
duh. Damn.
Duh.
Man, he's just trying to
That pen-
get Whataburger.
Hey, that pen hits hard.
Staring at that pen,
That
dude.
pen hits hard.
No, I'm not. We're just going to talk about our MVPs. For me, it's Cooper Kupp.
The season is winding down, guys. Unfortunately, it's a very sad topic for me to start to get into. But football, man, is sadly we're getting into the last couple weeks of fantasy, dude. So yeah, we're gonna give you guys our MVPs.
That's why y'all need to get into Formula One. Y'all
Go
gonna be
ahead,
bored, man.
Yeah.
I think I'd be even more bored watching Formula One.
No,
if I
man,
wasn't.
it's so intense. I'm telling you, man. Anyway,
Don't take that
Anyway,
advice,
man.
guys.
I think probably it has to be Cooper Kupp, man, because of where you drafted him too.
Especially
Jonathan Taylor, he's supposed to put up that because that's where you drafted him. You know, you paid up for him.
That's a good point.
I would have to say it's Cooper Kupp, man, because he wasn't supposed to do what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my vote. Same exact thing, Steve.
Of course, the Niners fan, I was gonna go with Debo because, like exactly what Steve said, where you pay up, that's where you go.
He has been killing it all year.
Jonathan Taylor, if you hear like it's 50-50 with that guy all off season since he's gotten in the league, everybody says he's supposed to be the main guy coming in, and so everybody was kind of expecting him to do good. but yet he came out even doing better this year. So, and then Cooper Kupp, coming into the league, he showed flashiness of being okay. So people did look at him. They got him round what?
Shoot, like 5. I think I got him in the league. I got him in like in 6,
5 or 6, right?
Around there, 5.
And
6.
And then for Debo, for where you got him, you're gonna get
probably a little lower than that.
Like 8, 9.
The last 2 rounds.
Yeah, he's definitely a steal.
So
I would say top 3 would probably be Cooper Kupp, Cordell Patterson, and Debo right behind that, and I don't know who else.
Yeah,
Cordell Patterson.
For where you drafted them. Not saying that these guys are their best, but for where you drafted them and what your team looked like. Because if you did right on your first 3 or 4 rounds, if you did right in your first 4 rounds, and you got these guys after that,
you're
stacked.
Kupp's probably in your fucking flex.
Yep.
You're in.
You know what I mean? When he first started flashing, he was in your flex.
Yep.
You're like looking at the first game of the matchup. You know, I'm not gonna play that matchup. It's Kupp. You know, people even probably picked them up and dropped them. Pick up someone else.
That's how I felt when I got Cordell Patterson. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think it was going to keep going and going, but it did.
He was not even drafted.
Yeah,
Cordell Patterson was undrafted in most leagues, so he was a super steal as well.
If everything stays the same with Cordell Patterson, what round do you see him going in?
Next year? Maybe like
third,
like a second or third round. Something like where you get like Chris Carson or something like that. Around those kind of running backs, like a John Swift. Right,
yeah,
you got him in the third round, maybe around there.
Yeah.
I think what adds so much to his value is that he's 2-position player, dude. That's a game changer right there.
And then plus, if you're
especially if you're playing on Yahoo, dude.
Yes, that's where.
Not here on the NFL app. It does. I wish if I could play him as a wide receiver, I think my team would be
another
perfect.
guy I want to talk about that's been recently going off. Justin Jefferson, man.
Yeah.
Sophomore slump. Nope, not for him.
Nope.
Yeah. I think I'd put him at like maybe top. He's definitely top 5 wide receiver in the league already, man. In his second year, which is saying a lot, dude. Like he's just so good at everything, and he's fast. He gets separation. He's a great route runner. He's got great hands. And as long as Kirk Cousins gives him the ball, dude, he's gonna.
I'm so mad
doing
because
great things.
the Vikings were 1 pick right before us and got him, and that's what we were looking at.
Damn, imagine
that, bro.
Adams and Jefferson.
So my MVP pick is a little different than you guys, man. I'm going with Tom Brady as the MVP. He's the QB1 at 40. What is he? 44 years old.
Yeah, old as shit.
Look, forget about QB1. He's the number 1 fantasy player overall.
Dude, he was a quarterback when I was in high school.
Yeah. And you know when I got Tom Brady? I got Tom Brady he was my backup quarterback. Dude, I drafted Josh Allen, and then I got Tom Brady. I still remember this. Tony and Kevin picked before me on the way back in our draft. It was like in the 10th round, maybe. First one got Trevor Lawrence. The next guy got Joe Burrow, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, give me Tom Brady." As my backup quarterback. So I got really lucky with him.
He's a good lucky charm on your team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so if you're getting him in the 10th round and he's the best fantasy player, he's overall fantasy player number 1. I mean, that's a steal, in my book. And I don't start him every week. Obviously, I have Josh Allen, but I just started him this last week. I benched Allen, because he's playing New England. And then also Allen has. So if you do have Brady as a backup and you do have Josh Allen like me, Allen plays New England in the playoffs, which is a terrible matchup. Oh, yeah. So I might end up benching Allen.
Brady has a great schedule to end the year.
Yeah, and so yeah, like I know I'm a little different than you guys with the MVP pick, but I just think Tom Brady being number 1 this late in his career is kind of crazy, man. So I wanted to show him a little bit of love.
He just gets better.
Yeah, it just keeps getting better, dude. But yeah, Cooper Kupp. I actually have Cooper Kupp in that same league. So yeah, he's a steal, dude. He was a fucking steal. So I just hit on him, like I knew he'd be good, but I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know he was gonna be this good. I don't think anybody did.
And then honorable mention, my boy Joe Mixon. If it wasn't for Jonathan Taylor, he'd be the running back 1.
I was wondering when y'all were gonna.
He would be.
Yeah,
wow,
bro, he's a running back too.
Yeah, he's number 2.
Nice, dude. Points. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think any of us saw him being that good.
No,
we were thinking we picked him to be borderline top 10, but he's RB2. That's fucking. Yeah, man.
Well,
that's-
I mean, I had him top 3.
but you did have to pay up for him. You know, you
y'all
still
had
had
to
to,
wrestle me down.
Yeah.
you had to pay a good pick.
Oh
to
yeah,
get him,
nah, it's
you know?
just just throwing it out there. It's my
I
boy.
mean, I'm just saying,
my
man.
boy Joe.
He's been in the league for how long?
4 years.
4 years. 1 year out of 1 out of 4.
Hey,
Hit?
bro, it's been his offensive line,
He's
bro.
not RB2. Austin Eckler's RB2, boy.
Oh, after this week, but I'm saying before that, he was RB2 for like 6 weeks straight.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago I saw him at RB2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think this week.
But I guess let's talk about bust. Kyle Pitts.
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson's way up there. But also, Christian McCaffrey's got to be the first one mentioned.
Oh
Right?
yeah, notable mention.
It's just
McCaffrey.
for me, it's tough to mention those just because of injury. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
But
still
he's a bust,
though.
man. Like,
That's
you-
your first.
No, yeah,
round
I get
pick.
That's definite bust right there.
That's number 1 pick overall.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need that to hit, bro. If you miss on your first pick, if you miss in my league, I missed on 2 out of my first 3 picks. You had to pick McCaffrey. My next 2 picks were Jefferson and Ridley.
Oof.
Fucked. I'm fucked right there already.
Would you say Shake One's a bust?
Dude. Yeah, he's a fucking bust.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
that team just keeps getting worse and worse with injuries.
I
Dude. I think Galladay's out. Tony is out.
Now that we're on the topic of McCaffrey and Barkley, are they locks for first round picks next year? I don't think they are. I know Barkley isn't.
Barkley isn't in
I
my
think
eyes.
Barkley isn't for sure.
McCaffrey will still go top 5.
Think so?
I think.
Yeah.
I ain't drafting him. You drafting him?
I won't draft him ever. Again.
Would you draft him?
At 5, yeah.
At 5, you draft McCaffrey?
Yeah.
It's hard not to take those names, man.
I ain't doing it.
When-
It ain't hard for me. I ain't taking him. I promise you guys, I will not take
I
him.
mean, if
The
Derrick
bad
Henry's
taste.
there.
Especially
mouth.
if, like, I didn't want to take Darrell Henderson in this draft, but he was left. He was left there like 2 rounds deep. I just had to. Sometimes you just have to. You see a Saquon Barkley in the 3rd round or something
Well,
like
that's
that.
what
or
happened
4th
to me.
round, I'm
I-
like, geez,
I
man.
was
in the 4th round, yeah.
I was
But
eighth.
I said in the 1st round, man.
I was
I'm saying
eighth,
I'm not taking McCaffrey in the 1st round.
I was 8th to go in my draft, and I felt like I had to take Shaquan
Yeah.
at that spot.
I would this year. I would do it, but next year you ain't making the same mistake, right?
No, fuck no.
Fuck that.
No. I'm even considering 3rd round.
I still might take
Yeah.
McCaffrey though, man. He's
In the
good.
in your first
Like next
first round
year-
pick?
Like late 1st round if he's still there.
So next year
Okay.
you're
I
on the
can see
clock.
that.
Next year you're on the clock. The 2 players you're debating: Najee Harris or Shaquan.
Najee Harris is not even close.
yeah,
Swift or Shaquan.
That's a little closer.
You think they might be next to each other? When,
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
I see
Yeah,
that.
man,
around there.
That's crazy when you hear
Man.
that shit, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what happens
I
when
don't
you
know.
you can't stay healthy, bro.
that's hard because I'm not even really a fan of Swift either.
Yeah.
He's so good. I think Swift is so good when he's healthy, but even he has like some health
Yeah,
issues
he has his health issues and
too. Mm-hmm.
So
what,
will you
what,
just
what about Leonard Fournette? Y'all think he
Fournette over them.
Leonard Fournette
Yeah.
got a
if
second
Brady's
win?
there, yeah.
It's crazy,
Over.
right? He was
Yeah, it is.
His rookie year and his sophomore year after that was just trash. After his rookie year,
bro?
he was
We all talked to him
Fournette
like
is
if he's like a
RB5
bet.
right now,
He's like 25
overall.
years old,
Yeah, I
man.
know.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but he's been in for 5 years.
Old
right?
Lenny.
Dude, how about James Conner, dude? Top 10. 1, 2,
Yeah, James
3,
Conner's
4,
been
5,
killing
6,
it, man.
7, RB7 this year.
I mean, he has
crazy.
all those touchdowns. I think he has 12.
Jeez, please.
Yeah,
That's
he's been
insane.
killing it. He's overperformed.
Yep, he does. He has 12 rushing touchdowns.
Claypool bust is are you thinking of picking him up if Big Ben stays?
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
It depends on who replaces Big Ben. I think where he lands. next
Shoot,
year.
if Rodgers goes there, I'm targeting Deontay Johnson really high. Not really high,
I think
but
all receivers,
Say
at
like
least the
second-
top 2 receivers.
third-
Everybody's
round.
gonna want a piece of that.
yeah, you're right. Everybody is. But you know who I would stay away from? Fryermuth, whatever his name is. Because
Oh yeah, Rodgers
they
never.
don't really care
Rodgers
for him
doesn't
too
like
much.
tight
You
ends.
know?
Would you consider? Damn, I forgot about the name. Oh, Mahomes a bust this year for fantasy? I would.
I think. He only had maybe a handful of good point games.
Like about 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, I
cute.
would say because people picked him up. Stupid
Current-
people picked him up in the first round.
Yeah, he's a current QB5.
No,
Depends
he's
where
not
you
a
drafted him, man. Depends where you drafted him.
Yeah,
how
if you're
early.
one of those people that drafted him super early
the
because of his
second
name,
round or something.
Yeah.
and-
I would see him going in 3rd, 4th, maybe. 4th on the comeback.
Yeah, that's where
round.
people were getting him, like in the 3rd or 4th round. That's where people were drafting him.
There's a lot of people that picked him up in the 2nd round.
It doesn't seem like it, but I feel like Josh Allen is more of a bust this year.
I think Josh Allen is a buzz.
He hasn't had no
But
crazy
he's
games.
QB3, so it's like
He's
kind
just-
of
he's
hard
just
to call him a bust,
consistent.
but he feels like a bust
Yeah,
to
because
me.
he was number.
So I have him in 2 leagues,
he
and he
was
feels like a bust.
He was like number 2, promised almost number 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Behind Mahomes last year. So,
Dude, how about
It's-
Kirk Cousins, QB6?
He-
crazy,
he's-
right?
He's been torching it up this
hey,
year.
his stats are pretty good.
And he also has, Justin Jefferson that could target 18 times.
Yeah.
We're talking about that 18 receptions for Godwin this
crazy.
past weekend.
I'm kind of glad this trade didn't go through. I tried to trade Kevin. This is my offer, no shit, dude, because I'm pretty deep in that league. I offered him Tom Brady, my backup quarterback, because he didn't, he only had Derek Carr and someone else.
Cousins.
I offered him Tom Brady, Chris Godwin, and Antonio Gibson for Stephon Diggs. That was the offer, and he turned it down.
Wow.
I'm kind of glad he did at this point.
Right. Kevin fucked up.
That was a lot.
Dude.
Yeah, Kevin, you fucked up.
Yeah.
I was like desperate because I was desperate, but I wanted to pair Diggs
He's a
and Allen.
Steelers fan, so he's already making
I
bad
thought,
choices.
yeah, that's true. That's what do you expect from a Steelers fan? I thought I messed up on the trade.
Oh no, guys, I'm sorry, I fucked up. That wasn't the offer. I lied. It changes it. It was Brady, Higgins, T. Higgins, and Gibson. That changes it a lot.
No.
For Diggs.
Oh yeah, it does
Just
a
for
lot.
Diggs, though.
But it's still a lot though.
I mean,
Yeah,
Tom
I thought it was
well,
still
what
a lot.
Tom Brady's doing now.
Yeah, I thought it was still good.
Because
you know?
Diggs hasn't done that good.
He
Yeah.
hasn't. The past
No.
2 weeks, Higgins has been much better than Diggs, but that's just the last 2 weeks. But yeah, man, I've really enjoyed the fantasy, fantasy football this year. It's been it's my favorite time of year, guys. Like,
Yeah,
I
good luck
can't lie.
everybody. If you need a win like me and
Me.
some people to lose,
I need to win.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
guys.
think me and Luis need to win this week.
yeah,
in
we
order
need a
for us
light
to
a
stay.
candle. Me and DJ are probably gonna light a
I'm
candle.
gonna have to
together.
break out my Master Chief candle and light it.
So, you need to win in TDFK, right?
Yeah, I need a win and either Sergio or somebody else to lose.
Anthony.
I'm playing Sergio.
No, not
Anthony.
Anthony. Oh yeah, Anthony, cousin Anthony.
Yeah, because of Anthony.
So yeah, guys.
I'm playing Anthony, so if I beat him, I seal the deal. I'm in.
And if I win, yeah, you got me. So I want you to win or lose, DJ. One or the other. It can be both.
I gotta win.
Just tie.
Oh,
That would
that'd be
piss me
nice.
off.
And do paper rock scissors for the tiebreaker.
Yeah, guys, if you guys need that win, take time out of your day to do some research, analysis. You know what I mean? If you need that win to get to the playoffs, research everything, man, because this is crunch time. It's where boys become men. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
No nut
It
for the
sucks,
weekend.
dude.
That's what happens.
Like this
Celibacy.
this part of the year
This is key.
sucks if you've been dominant in the league. So I've been pretty dominant in 2 leagues, and I'm in second in another league, but I haven't been dominant in that one. It's super close. But so now, like, I feel like, all right, like I've been super dominant. My team's been tearing it up for the majority of the year in these 2 leagues. But now it don't fucking matter. Nothing matters. You're in the playoffs now, 1 loss and you're out. It don't even fucking matter how great your team has been. So that's what makes me nervous, dude. Like I've been here before where I'm dominating the league 11 and 1, 12 and 1, whatever. And then I lose in the second in the round after my bye, the semifinals. I fucking lose. And then I've also been here and lost in the finals, So it's just like it's a nerve-wracking, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's
definitely.
fucking like this is it, like my fucking this is my whole season right here.
yep, it's win or go home, guys.
Yep, the fucking 6th seed could come and upset you. Like
Yep.
that's just how it is, man. And it don't matter no more. That your team, you can have the best team and lose. Your team just don't have a good week or whatever. And that this underdog comes and knocks you out. So good luck out there,
Yep.
everybody.
Yeah, guys. Any given Sunday, that's what that saying means. Real quick before we end the show, just like I said, we're trying to grow that YouTube channel. So hit that like button, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, share this on your Facebook, everywhere, Instagram. We'd really appreciate that, guys. Get a little bit more active with us in the comment section. You know what I mean? It would be cool to hear from you guys. But other than that, this is this week's episode, and we will see you next week, guys.
mama.